Make it a clean sweep. I got Dallas 11-6.
He kept the, I know they would say, oh, well, he kept the tag applied. He could have kept the tag applied and not straddled homeboy. You know what I mean? He could have moved his leg. So.
Oh, it was fine. It's just.
I'm just saying.
Ramirez
I
just
mean,
had a little.
it wasn't necessary.
Nothing wrong.
He didn't need to get to that extreme. You know what I'm saying?
Nothing wrong.
Bills in a last-second field goal or a last-second touchdown by Aaron Rodgers to take the division.
He's kicking field goals too. I want to bet.
Right?
I want. Good evening. Why does it always play the stupid intro twice? Welcome to another LTS show. Someday we will get this fucking shit right. God dang it. The intro in my laptop is about as shitty as the Saints offense like tonight. That's how bad this intro always is. I mean, Jesus. I wish it was as good as Travis Etienne is playing with his 2 touchdowns. But I'm going to play a third time. Just play it. Oh, there it goes. Jesus. Instead, it's about as shitty as the damn Saints offense here. I mean, the Saints might need to be looking to make some coaching changes. We talked to Jonathan about that on Monday. If you missed that show, please do check it out. Other than that, folks, we got a fully loaded Thursday night for you. First hour, we're going to talk a little bit all things sports. Maybe Fat James Harden returning. Maybe it's time to get out the fat suit. Refusing to report to camp in Philly. Well, maybe we'll talk a little UFC. I'll kind of Whit can't join us tonight, but I'll talk a little bit about just the main card and give you some picks there. And then speaking of picks, the back half is our Thursday night pick'em show. So we'll break down every game against the spread. Right now, that +3 of the Jacksonville looks pretty fucking tasty and real good right now. So it's pretty much 14-point lead because you had +3 for Jacksonville when we made the picks last night or Thursday night or Monday night. And the only person that picked the Saints was the homer, Jonathan, and then Scott did text his picks in earlier. So I forget the order, Johnny. Oh, here, let me scroll up. So we'll go ahead and bring in Sam in first.
I know shitty offenses. This is a shitty offense.
Yeah, the Saints stink. The Saints offense stink. They might be in your boat where it's time to sell off some pieces and I think fire their OC and maybe their head coach.
It could possibly be that way. I think the only problem is if you watch like all 22 and like sports analysts and people that do the film review, it looks like a lack of execution for the Titans. This looks like total incompetency to me. What I'm looking at here on this field tonight, this green turf over here, as Etienne is just putting on a show, and Derek Carr is being Derek Carr.
They're back in they're Etienne. Oh, I guess he played at Clemson. I was thinking he played at LSU, but him and T-Law played at Clemson.
I thought Etienne was in Florida. Wasn't he in Florida?
No, they played together in Clemson.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I was thinking of CEH. He went to LSU with Joe Burrow. That's what I was thinking of.
Oh, Joey B. Joey Burr. Yeah, your boy.
Speaking of heartthrobs, this guy was a heartthrob back in high school. I really didn't know the guy in high school, but he's my Puerto Rican brother. Give it up for Johnny Cruz.
It's because he's.
What's going on, bro? I don't know if I would call myself a heartthrob, but I had fun. I had fun in high school, bro. I ain't even gonna front.
You are the only person I can say that looks better on camera than in real life. I've met you in real life, and we've done the show. We've been doing shows over a year together.
Yes.
And I was told Sam
the
story the other day when I was like, I said, Johnny's the only person I've ever met in real life looks better on camera than he does in real life.
That's good. That's good to know. I guess that's a good thing for what I'm trying to do here. I'm happily married, so I'm good as far as not looking good in real life. I'm straight, bro. But nah, man.
That's a lie. No one's happily
I
married.
think it's mainly because you didn't have the Yankee hat on when I first met you. That time I met you, so maybe that was. Maybe
you got to see all the salt and pepper hair, all the gray hair that I have on my head.
I cover it up too, but you can see it sometimes in the camera and the beard. Speaking of salt and pepper, this guy's been salt and pepper for 40 years. He's back from his recruiting trip with Bill Belichick. They went out to Nantucket, Colgate University, JUCO to check out a new quarterback, none other than Mr. Scott Cobe.
We did find a new quarterback. The Loch Ness Monster will be starting Sunday for the Patriots.
They might need one, Scott. We missed you on Monday. We appreciate you joining us. You were on the recruiting trip with Bill Belichick, so hopefully everything's all right there at the nursing
Bill's
home.
done after this year. He's gone.
Are you going to be joining you and Keith in the nursing home?
Could be. Hey, Johnny, did you bet the Camara over?
Yes.
He just hit it.
I think I'm a little bit behind you, but I was just
he just hit it.
When I saw him catch that pass right there, like, come on, please go.
Scott, you were the only one in the group outside of Homer Jonathan that took the Saints. Why the Saints?
I was drinking that night, and I picked the Saints. So
yeah, you texted that at 8:00 this morning.
Well, yeah,
he was hungover still.
I'm hungover. No,
Scott, how many?
A late night of chess at the nursing home, right?
Yes. Well, I thought the Saints defense was going to show up tonight. Obviously, they haven't. And I thought the Saints offense was capable enough to win the game tonight. But Derek Carr's awful. Derek Carr's one of the worst quarterbacks in the NFL.
I don't know. There's way worse quarterbacks than that.
One of the worst.
How you doing?
It's sad, but that's so true.
Yeah. Sorry, Ryan.
I think his shoulder is pretty bad, or is he just this bad?
I think it's his shoulders a little bit.
Yeah.
And then I think if you ask the Raiders, and especially Devontae Adams, he'd say, "Give me back Derek Carr."
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure.
100%.
Yeah. This is what you got. You got Chris Olave, Michael Thomas, Alvin Kamara. Michael Thomas has 0 catches tonight.
That's what I'm saying.
Jacksonville is 30th in the league.
Got to get him involved.
He can't get nobody the ball.
Yeah. Olave's not doing shit either.
He threw a ball behind Olave. He almost got Olave killed in the first quarter.
Bro, I mentioned it before the show, and you mentioned it to start off as far as new coaching. Like, I think they should have blown it up once Drew Brees retired, or as soon as Sean Payton left. They should have just tried to get what they could for everybody, just start it all over. But this is ugly.
Here's a question, guys. What has Dennis Allen done as a head coach in the NFL?
Not jack shit.
No, he's had a good defense. That's it.
I'm surprised they hired him and not the guy that gets Sean McVay coffee or something.
Well, they wanted to keep it in the house in the level the same after Sean Payton left. So like, hey, this thing has worked for the last 15 years or so. Let's see if we can keep the train going. But it does not.
Dennis Allen didn't have anything to do with Bountygate, I suppose.
No, that was your guy. That was your guy.
Greg Williams. I know.
Greg Williams.
I was trying to be funny.
But this offensive coordinator for the Saints is awful.
Thank you, Johnny. Thank you.
You're welcome,
we're friends. Are we going to be friends this show, Johnny? We're going to be friends this show? Sweet. Yeah. Excellent.
Yeah, there's enough spice in the middle of this show. I'll keep it. I'll be chilling with you.
Where is the imagination on the Saints offense?
Oh, Carmichael's awful.
It left when he retired and walked into the Hall of Fame, man.
My God, he's awful.
Well, you got to think Dennis Allen was also, you forget, he was also coach of the Raiders at one point in time. I forgot that he was.
1 year.
I forgot about that too.
Yeah, no, he was. So he went 2012. He went 4-12 as the Raiders coach. 2013, it was 4-12. They started 0-4 in 2014, and they fired him.
All right, so he got 2.5 seasons, but he couldn't. He 8-24.
Yeah, and then last year he went 7-10. So he's had double-digit losses every year as a coach, and this year they're 3-3. So,
well, he'll blame the Kamara 3-game suspension for the reason why they're 3-3 right now. Come on.
Is it kind of like Sean Payton trying to blame everything in Denver on the last coach? Like everything.
You're just not a good coach, man. You're just not.
What about that call, Sean? Well, Nathaniel Hackett was here last year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
They would've
it's
lost
helping
40
Dennis Allen out the division that they're in. You know what I'm saying? That the NFC South.
Yeah, the
is
division's
horrible,
wide, but they
so
got a lot of talent. They got a lot.
that's the thing is that they have talent all across the
both sides.
board.
Both sides.
That's what I'm saying, all across the board. So it has to be a coaching thing, man, in my opinion.
If Tampa Bay beats Atlanta Sunday, which is highly possible, Tampa.
Not to throw out my pick already, but that one took like less than a second to circle.
Hey, can we do that at the end of the show, Johnny? Can we do that at the end of the
show? New Orleans will be 2 games in the loss column out. There's no hope for them. There really isn't. They're not going to recover from this.
They'll have to fire Dennis Allen and Carmichael and
clean house, clean it, lights on it.
Yeah,
and then the thing is that with in this division, all these teams are so up and down. Like the Bucks could win Sunday and then lose 2 in a row. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so,
and the Saints could look this bad and then somehow
win 2 out of the next 3 or some shit. Well, the winner of this division is probably gonna 9 wins at the most, I would think.
Yeah.
Well, Tampa's only got Buffalo on short rest right after Sunday, so there's no chance of them winning at Buffalo.
Yeah, well, I don't know that, Scott. I mean, we've seen Buffalo has not looked good outside of when they beat Johnny's Dolphins.
Wait till Sunday.
Right.
Wait till Sunday.
And they were hyped. They were hyped for that one.
Wait till Sunday.
They don't look good. Yeah.
They're gonna have to go to Poland.
I mean, ETN is just all over the place.
So I'm in an experts league. There's a podcast called The Auction Brief. I'm in that league with about.
Are you an expert?
11 fantasy analysts.
That's a Hall of Famer, bro.
11 other fantasy analysts.
Sorry, bro.
And my running backs are Raheem Mostert and Travis Etienne.
Yeah, Etienne is
nuts tonight.
Yeah, I think last year he looked good, but this year he looks like he's fully healthy back from that Liz. What he had
Liz Frank.
Injury. Like he looks like he's fully recovered, and man, he just looks faster than everybody else out there right now. Like,
and when I it's an auction league, and when I got ETN, everybody in the league was going, "What are you nuts? Why would you get him? Because he's the number 1 running back on a good team."
Yeah,
he looks like the best player on the field, bro.
Did you triple snap after you said it,
bro?
I just put a bunch of Z's in there and said
he was the
triple
first running
exclamation
back.
point.
He was the first running back I took in our draft, man. I thought Trevor was gonna have a big time year, and I figured a lot of it was gonna be with ETN as he takes another little pass here for another 8 yards.
He's got like 70 yards.
I'm just waiting on Kirk, man. I need Kirk to hit that 50, and I'll be straight.
Kale is waxing poetic here in the comments here.
Who is this?
Friend of mine, friend of the program.
Kale Carr.
Friend of the program.
What's going on, man?
Kale Carr.
Let me ask you guys this. I mentioned Devontae Adams earlier. I don't know if you guys caught his press conference.
I did.
I'm very happy.
Not happy. Just pretty much, he's not demanding to get the damn ball like Keyshawn Johnson, but he's saying, hey, if Jacoby gets 9, I'm okay and we win. But Jesus, like, what the hell? Our offense looks like dog shit, pretty much is what he was saying. And pretty much, I think in the Raiders locker room that's the notion of, our offense looks like hot shit.
He ain't getting the ball 9 times with Brian Hoyer this weekend. I'll tell you that.
No, I don't know why they don't play. Aiden O'Connell to me didn't play too bad when he was in there.
Yeah.
Well, Bodkins, according to their owner, you got to be smart, right? To his own fans, you got to be smart, guys.
If you can't beat Chicago with Aiden O'Connell, you don't deserve to win the game. You don't deserve to win the game.
Allen, enemy of the show.
Well, they got their backup in, so it's Raiders Bears, and they both got their backups in.
Yeah, I know. And it's I never even heard a homeboy from the Bears, bro.
Well, get this stat. I said it last night.
That doesn't hurt my feelings, Carr. I told you not to pick them up to begin with.
I got to find it. Keep talking. I got to find it. On Tyson Bagent. You want to – all right, here it is.
Tyson, Bagnet. I don't know.
In December, see if you know where this school is. In December, he threw 2 interceptions and got sacked 8 times against the Colorado School of Mines.
Oh, yeah. Hey, this is the only reason I know. Hey, you know how I know the Colorado School of Mines is because my school that I work for, Missouri S&T, that's like our rival school because they're trying to recruit minors and things like that. So that's the only way It's like a Division II school. That's the only way I know Colorado State of Mines, because my school, Missouri S&T, Science and Technology, is like that's our rival as far as just recruiting wise. Like like
how small a world is this, yo?
Yeah, that's the only reason. So Mr. Bagnett didn't do too good against and that school's a bunch of engineer kids. It's not like they're football players.
So now this guy,
damn engineers,
picks and got sacked 8 times against that school, and now is going to play the Las Vegas Raiders on Sunday.
This is
NFL team. Good luck.
This
to
is
you.
what.
Wow.
This is no, Scott. Wow. This is what's going to happen, because this is what the Bears do. This Bagnett guy is going to go off. At least he's going to win them 4 or 5 games, and then all the Bears fans and faith will be like, Bagnett is our guy. Bagnett's our guy. We don't need one of these top quarterbacks in the draft. They'll skip out on the 2 drafts. They'll trade Justin Fields, and then Bagnett will be garbage next year, and that's it. So
they'll get Carolina's #1 pick next year, and they'll draft some defensive lineman from like Sacramento State or Jacksonville.
Exactly. That's the Bears' MO. That's the Bears' MO.
That's a good one, Kale.
Yeah, or like thinking between spit and syphilis, but still never better than Bagnett. Yeah, exactly.
You're not Ed from Columbus. Who are you? Who are you?
That was funny.
Speaking of Ed, has anybody seen Ed lately?
Nah, he's too good for us. You guys, that's why I told you not to allow him on your show. You guys allow him on the show.
He's big time now. He's hot.
You guys allowed him on the show.
He's bona fide.
He's disappeared. It's y'all's fault. I told y'all not to allow him on your show. I said you can't keep
that's why I aim low.
Yeah, and then he's
out here so low that nobody notices I succeed. That's how low I aim.
It's so bad for the Saints. They're going. It's up to 39.
Oh,
they gotta go for it.
They're getting booed out of their own building tonight. They're really.
That place, the Superdome at one time was one of the best places, hardest places to go into.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, just that game after Katrina. I mean, I remember that game. Carbow got sacked. They got the first down.
That's it, Alvin. Keep adding to that total, buddy. We already.
I just need Olave to get something here. Can Olave get something? Let's switch gears to some NBA news as we're getting ready to kick off. The James Harden saga continues. He is no longer
on the Pacers, so I don't care.
He might be, Sam. He wants to out of Philly for some odd reason, so he might be.
I don't want that fat piece of shit. Everything I've learned about NBA so far is do not get James Harden. Everything. That's literally. And I was like, let's learn about James Harden.
Yeah, well, he's doing what James Harden does. He goes to a team, likes it for about 6 months, then bitches and moans, complains he wants traded. Then he goes to Houston, goes to strip clubs and eats all the wings, gets fat, goes back, checks in. They're like, Jesus, you're so fat and out of shape. You look like Professor Clump out of that motherfucker. And they're like, all right, we got to trade him. He gets traded. He goes to that team. They don't play him for like 2 weeks. And then it's like he's a UFC fighter, just loses 40 pounds in fucking 20 days. And he's out there balling again. Repeat cycle. That's James Harden's career for the most part.
So do you guys know where he is right now?
Oh yeah, he's at a strip club.
At a strip club,
hanging out with Rios.
They said that I was watching. ESPN has a basketball show, and they were talking about Harden, and the host was like, "Anybody know where Harden is? He's not in Philadelphia." Ramona Shelburne, who's one of the NBA people, said, "Yeah, he's back in Houston."
Yeah, that's what I said. He's in Houston at the strip club with Rios. Him and Rios.
Shout out to Rios.
Shaking dollars.
Rios.
Everybody's favorite drunk uncle.
Back to Philadelphia. He's going to get traded to like Washington.
But the thing of it is, I don't know if he has a no trade clause, but nobody wants him. Like Daryl Morey, the Phillies Sixers GM, was pretty much just saying like, "Hey guys, like, the Clippers aren't serious. They're not willing to give up what we want." Like they're just, but then the 76ers is going to let him sit and rot, I think, and get fatter.
That's what I would do.
The thing of it is like Harden's been in this league for 12 years almost. Like it's almost the end. Like he's gonna Carmelo. Carmelo came back and wasn't quite the headache that Harden is, but he's gonna get the boot. People are gonna realize the problems don't mount to the talent, and the talent hasn't produced anything. He's never been to a finals outside of the 70 Thunder run. Like he's always choked in the big game when the lights are the brightest, he thinks he's back at the strip club and he's just tipping dollars to people.
The shit is that it seems like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know him, you know what I'm saying? But it seems like he's good. You know what I'm saying? He's got his money. I don't want to hear this whole, I'm all about winning. I want to win, because you had 3 different opportunities to win someplace with great talent around you. And you, for whatever reason, got in your feelings and decided you want to go somewhere else. So now you want to go to LA and play with Kawhi. And, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, you got an MVP right there in Embiid. You got an up-and-coming, you know what I'm saying, player in Maxey. Make it work, bro. You're the one that didn't step up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you had your game or two where he dropped. I think he had like 50 in one game or something like that. But if you're not going to be consistent, you're not going to work on your craft and work out. I mean, because he didn't look in the best shape in the playoffs, to be quite honest. But, you know what I'm saying, now he's demanding to get out of there. And, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Hey, at least Rios is having a good time.
Yeah.
Here's the deal. Look at the Celtics playoff series last year. Game 1 and Game 2, he scored like 75
he
points.
He scored 50. I think that because Harden
he hit 50 in one of those games. He hit 50 in one of those games.
And then in Game 6 or 7, when they needed him the most, when they could have closed the Celtics out, he disappeared.
But that's who unfortunately who he's been, bro.
That's
Scott, Nick mentioned it, man.
That's why Doc cost his job, because James Harden didn't show up.
Those big games, man.
Yep.
And I get maybe he's got beef with Morey, because Morey told him, like, hey, if you take a pay cut and next year we can so we can add some guys, we'll bring you back in this. And he's mad because Morey lied. Well, you know what I like to call that? Gotcha, bitch. You know what I mean? Unless that shit's in writing, unless it's in writing, like, that don't mean shit. You know what I mean? This is the NBA. It's a fucking business. You've been in this league long enough to know it's a business. Morey's going to do what's best for him and in the 76ers. He don't give a shit about you. And guess what? Gotcha, bitch. Now you're under contract. You're going to demand a trade.
And the shit is that he's looked out for him multiple times.
Yeah,
they were together in Houston. Got him out of Brooklyn when he wanted out of Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? I mean, what else do you want the man to do for you, bro?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then as soon as he doesn't do exactly what you want, now, I don't trust him. Bro, like, you're the one that can't be trusted to do your job. So, I don't know, man. It's hard to talk about Harden when there's a lot of better storylines
in the
NBA.
Yeah.
But I feel you. I just, you know what I'm saying? It's just wasted to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got good teammates, you got opportunities to win, man. If you really want to win, go win. If you're good with the just getting paid and chilling at the strip club, then whatever. I'm
gonna put it at 40.5. So that's about half the season. Games played as a Sixer for James Harden. Over under, but we'll close this subject out.
I say over, because he's got to come back and play to get another team interested in him. If he does this for the whole season or 3/4 of the season, he's got no shot at playing next year. He's done.
I hope it's under, because I hope they just tell him, bro, just go away and just let him rock. Don't trade. You know what I'm saying? Because they're not going to trade him for peanuts. You know what I'm saying? So if he does wind up playing, maybe he plays just to make sure he gets his money. I mean, even though I'm pretty sure they get it even if he doesn't play. Yeah. But the thing about the NBA is that they can make it ugly by, you know what I'm saying, just by trying to infect the locker room. They'll go in there and, you know what I'm saying, start drama and shit. So I don't know. We'll see how it ends up. But if I had to, I would go under the 44 or 40.
Sam, what do you think?
Well, for my first time in my basic NBA knowledge, I'm going under, because quite honestly, after reading up on him, I can't stand the fucker. So I mean, I don't know what you want from me. It's like a child running through a hallway.
That was perfect.
Let me see this guy. This guy sucks.
I think it's probably the under. I think about a month or so into the season, he'll probably get traded or somewhere maybe. So I'm gonna say under. We'll go under. Sam the other.
That was great.
I want to stick with some basketball. The shout out to the Las Vegas Aces, back-to-back WNBA champions. I feel bad for the WNBA, because that series was really good. It went the full 4 games. It's just like it just feels like nobody watches or nobody's talking about it, for the simple fact that I even said this on Twitter. I was like, nobody's watching or talking about it because the timing is awful for them. You're in the midst of heart of football season, and then you got MLB postseason. Like they got to figure something else out. I don't know when or where or how, but Jesus, having it right now is not the good time. They need to start their season earlier and end it in like right before football season or
Do you
something.
think Darren Waller was like,
the other thing on top
you guys are winning? That's so cool.
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, at least somebody's winning.
Like to win.
Right?
He's asking his wife, "What's it like to win, baby?"
What's
What's it
me
like to
Well
win?
done, well done.
Yeah.
Sam. It's a shame,
I'm
bro. To
petty
be
today.
totally honest,
Feeling
but the way they schedule their games is dumb too. You know what I'm saying? 2 out of the 4, you know what I'm saying, NBA, WNBA finals games was Sunday at 3:00. Like, what are you doing? Like there was a couple days during the week that they could have took over. They could have had a Friday night to themselves. Like they didn't plan. You know what I'm saying? They didn't schedule the finals properly. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the WNBA is never going to get, you know what I'm saying, what they should as far as viewership and stuff like that, because it's actually a fun league to watch. Asia Wilson is a dominant player. Breanna Stewart and the whole New York Liberty, shout out to them for making it to the finals. But you're going to have to get in that gym and you know what I'm saying, get that chemistry together. They just put their team together this year. The Aces have been together for a few years, so it showed. The team that's been together for a few years, it showed how well they played.
Well,
together.
I mean, Candace Parker's the first.
Yeah, and she didn't even play, bro. And she didn't even play. You know what I'm saying? So the Aces, the Aces are just that. Yeah, the Aces are just that good. The Liberty are gonna, you know what I'm saying, have to get back to the lab and get more time in together. And it's probably gonna be a rematch next year as well.
Not if my girl Caitlin Clark comes into the league.
Depending on where she goes and stuff like that.
Caitlin.
If the WNBA is smart, you got to get her somewhere, and that's
in a major market. Yeah.
Like,
Okay,
where though?
So here's the deal.
You
Look at the WNBA standings. See who the worst team in the league was. That's who's getting Caitlin Clark.
That's what I'm saying.
No, I don't think that's not how the draft works. I don't think is it?
Yeah, I believe so.
They don't do a draft lottery in the WNBA. I think.
No, it's the worst team. Yeah, the worst team gets the first pick.
Yeah, that's what they do.
Well, that girl from LSU, Reese should go. She could go.
Yeah, Angel Reese. Yeah, she's bad. You know what I'm saying? Aaliyah Boston from South Carolina was the number 1 pick this year.
Yeah,
and she balled out. She balled out, and that, you know what I'm saying. So there's a couple of good young players in the league.
Yeah,
but yeah, I think Caitlin may, if she can carry the momentum from college into the WNBA, it could help them out a lot, man.
There's 2 things about the WNBA. Yeah. One, they extended their schedule to go right up until the NBA regular season. That's number 1. They moved it around and stuff.
Right.
Number 2, I agree with you guys. Sunday at 3:00 during NFL
are you kidding
season.
Me?
You don't even know it's on.
I'm saying they could have owned Friday nights, bro. They could have.
Is it on the Ocho or something like that?
No, it's on
ESPN.
It's on ESPN.
It's on ESPN.
Is it really? Wow.
Yeah. Sunday at 3:00. When you can do.
You don't know, Shane, because you're watching football.
Right.
That's right. That's true.
That's what I'm saying.
Or drinking.
Play your games Friday night. You know what I'm saying? In between the MLB playoff games, or they might even, depending on the matchup, they may even be able to battle some of the MLB. The MLB playoffs don't do all that great.
I don't know how. I know you
don't mess with football, man. Don't mess with Sundays.
You're gonna lose.
You try to go so much like I don't think they can do it during the NBA season because they share the floor.
No, that's what I'm saying. Their season is right because they do it right after the NBA.
Yeah,
season
but what I'm
much over.
Yeah,
but you got to schedule it on better days.
I would look at starting it earlier and ending it right as the football season's about to kick off, because that way you're not battling. If you just battle baseball, WNBA and baseball in the summertime, like that.
But I hear you. But if
July, August,
if the WNBA playoffs are touching the first month or so of the NFL season, you know what I'm saying? It ain't bad as long as you don't put your games on Sunday.
Yeah,
you're saying Sunday's just done.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying?
Tuesday, just like we said about MLB postseason, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Exactly.
You could even do tonight, like Thursday night. Like if the WNBA finals game was on right now, I'd be like,
I'd be watching that.
Yeah,
because this game is shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I'd have this on my phone and I'd be watching the WNBA game.
Yeah, much like I do with the baseball. And I'm gonna probably turn the baseball game on here after like you know what I mean?
Well, here's another thing. College football tonight. They shouldn't play Thursday nights because you got the NFL on Thursday night.
We got MAC action, baby.
James Madison and Marshall, I got on the TV because I bet I bet James Madison.
Oh, fake punt.
Yeah, fake. But in all seriousness, if there was a good game on Thursday night, you're gonna lose that game at college football against the NFL.
But
anything's gonna lose to the NFL.
But I think you're okay if you have a champion. It seems I don't know. I mean, outside of gamblers and like a lot of people aren't tuning in on to Mac Action Thursdays anyway. But I would turn like. Yeah, I said gamblers.
Right.
Well, Scott, you're retired.
No. Well, here's what I'm saying.
He didn't want to say degenerate, so that's why he just that's why he just
much better product than the NFL does on Thursday.
It's like calling fat people's clothes husky, you know? What I mean?
Obesity clothes doesn't sound very nice, Scott.
No. The
I'm
Mac
a wolf.
puts out better product than not only the NFL on Thursday night, but also on the big time college football
obesity
weekend. A lot of
that
those
was
programs.
great.
And the Mac is coming soon.
It's just moo-moos, you know? Chihuahua, the cigarette, just come with the clothes.
Listen, just because I wear size 55, that doesn't mean that you have to pick on
Johnny
me.
lost it. He fucking got off the air.
Johnny's done.
We did it, Nick. We did it. That's one down. Scott's next.
We broke it.
He's back.
I'm sorry, man. I'm literally.
Attraction is back.
You guys
Now the
seriously
ladies
got me
will come
crying here, yo. That was funny. That shit was funny.
They're trying to get rid of us, Johnny. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to take over the LTS show.
Bro, you know what I'm saying? If you're gonna cry me to sleep, I mean, or make me laugh after I'm crying, I'm good, bro.
Let's talk a little of that. The Diamondbacks
gonna be fun tonight.
A walk-off. Scott, are they back in this thing?
On the surface, yes. I just don't think they're going to beat the Phillies.
I mean, once it goes back, it's what Philly on that home field. There may not be a better home field advantage, especially in all of baseball.
I don't think so
right now than Philadelphia.
No,
I don't. I couldn't get over them like hitting 5 home runs in a row or whatever that was. I was like,
once they have the lead, once they have the lead, it's just damn near like they're insufferable.
Golly.
I mean, that stadium, it's fun to watch.
They gave Arizona a game.
INT.
And today was the game they gave Arizona. They're going to close it out in 5, I think. I can't see Arizona winning more than 1.
No, they hit the ground, I think.
T-Law's blonde hair in his face.
Did you see the price of tickets in Arizona for their playoff games? You get seats as cheap as $9.
Really?
Wow. Yes. That tells you that Arizona thinks they have no shot at winning this series by giving away tickets. They're basically giving away playoffs.
I'm going to go to Arizona.
That's
I want to go
crazy.
to the playoffs.
I know.
That's crazy.
It looks like right now. I mean, it seems like the away team's just winning on the ALCS. Houston's up 4-3, top of the 4th, and they're down 2-1. But it looks like they could be very well tied. This Max Scherzer. I don't know why they pitched Scherzer last night. I just didn't feel like it was the right time. I get that was your big acquisition at the trade deadline, but he hasn't pitched, and he hasn't pitched well. And last night was a absolute.
He's coming in cold. Yeah.
What you needed to do with Scherzer is what the Red Sox did with Chris Sale in 2018. Bullpen him.
Guys.
Stick him in the
bullpen.
Listen.
We have to be Rangers fans. The bet that they made with Allen, we have to be Rangers fans.
I would rather see Allen wear Houston. Yeah, I want to
see Allen losing.
Come on. Yeah. Those two are the loudest. They literally called me during the Guardians game and were like, kiss the fattest part of my ass, Sam. You hear this crowd? They literally called me that. So, no, fuck that. I want them in Rangers jerseys. You hear me? Sons of bitches. Love you, boys.
Tell you that's how you really feel.
To be honest with you,
I'm just hearing the crowd. They're like, kiss the fattest part of my ass, Sam. Okay.
If Houston wins tonight, Houston's going to close this series out in 6. I don't see how Texas recovers from this.
I freaking hope not, man.
I hope
it's. I think it's going to be a rematch of last year, and I hope the Phillies win it all.
I hope so too.
I think the Phillies. I don't know. They feel destined to
that lineup, man. Johnny, you're right. They just feel like they're setting momentum, and sometimes you just have it as a team. Like they play loose. I think I saw something actually. Rob, I'm gonna read this. Rob Logan sent this to me in a chat.
Scary
what
eyes,
up, Rob? Shout out to Rob.
Scary eyes, Logan.
Yeah.
Shout out to Rob.
Terrifying eyes.
Hey, how was Rob Sunday night? I didn't get to watch the show. Was he?
He didn't make the show. It was me and me and Alan riding solo.
Have you talked to him since about the charges?
Did you ever look into that man's eyes?
Wasn't
It's like
that
the
Monday
first time I
night's
heard the
game?
Beatles.
No,
it's
I
Monday
try,
night's game.
I try
Monday
not
night.
to. I try not to rub it in, but I let it know how I feel about saying the whole Justin Herbert and the Chargers.
So this is the quote that this is from Arizona Sports that Rob sent me. The Phillies have the pedigree, the star power, and a lot of facial hair. They look like a beer league softball team that will beat you by mercy rule when rallying around the keg in their dugout before challenging you to a fist fight on their way to the parking lot. Yes. If that doesn't sum up the Phillies, I don't know what does. And then
that don't sum up Philadelphia, basically.
That's Philadelphia. And then they're dancing on my own song with they're behind.
Rabbit.
Yeah, they're all over. But
I'm just sick of Houston, so I'd rather see them play the Rangers.
I
don't think it matters. I think they're gonna beat whoever comes out of the AL anyway.
The Phillies,
like I said, they just feel destined, but I wouldn't mind seeing the Rangers in there. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, Jonathan Grisham said it yesterday on Monday's show. He thinks it's the Phillies.
Well, he had said on the baseball show a couple of weeks ago that Phillies Braves winner was going to win the World Series. That was the World Series winner, and I believe him. I believed him 100%. I think that was the best series in the LDS, and whoever won that was going to win it all.
I love watching their games. I love watching that crowd. It's just something that energizes you. It's like good postseason baseball. Houston, same way. Like their crowd's pretty rampant.
You should hear it through a phone.
Yeah. It reminds me of college football. It really does. Like college.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It does.
That up and hurrah, and you just Derek Carr fumble. Oh, it's picked up by some fat lineman.
He wears size 52,
Husky lineman, Nick.
He wears obesity clothing.
That jersey's too tight for that man. I'll tell you that right now.
It's not obese enough. It's not obese clothing.
Yeah, it's not obese clothing. It's slimming. The black is slimming.
I'd like to see Texas and Philly in the World Series. I think it'll be a much more intriguing World Series. But the Astros just know how to win in these situations.
Look at that fat lineman go. He ran that 10 feet, though. He ran that 10 feet. He earned it.
How fast do you think you do a 40-yard dash, Sam?
Me? I don't know. Probably not good. I probably
What was the over under on this game, Scott?
40.
40.
I don't know. I should measure my 40. I don't think
it's going to come close.
It's going to come close.
Scott's got me thinking now.
If the Saints scored 2 touchdowns, the Jaguars would have to be shut out in the second half. I don't think it's going to happen. So,
Nope.
Not the way the Saints are playing right now. This is awful.
Yeah, this is
nasty.
Tampa Bay Buffalo's a really interesting game next Thursday, but I have a feeling it's going to be like this. It's just they got to get rid of this Thursday night football crap.
They're not going to, Scott. That's too much money.
It's too much money.
Amazon's paid a lot of money for that.
Abreu busted the game open. Abreu hits a 3-run homer in the 4th inning and give Houston a 7-3 lead now.
Oh, fuck.
See, Houston on the road.
They're going to be super hyped.
Different team than Houston at home.
Yeah.
They're better. And that's
which is wild.
Yeah.
All right, let's go ahead and check our chats, Nick. Let's see what's happening in the chat. Internet pitches, Astros. Yeah.
You notice Alan hasn't been on since 9:20, so I wonder if Brian is
well, you keep hurting his feelings. You know?
Right.
You're very insensitive.
But you have to look at it real. I mean,
it was going to be a long series. You know what I'm saying? You didn't expect Texas to just sweep them or win it at 5. So I expected to go at least 6. I mean, I could easily see Texas winning the next 2 at home. You know what I'm saying?
But in a close
or it can go 7. You know what I'm saying? I mean, but I can see Texas winning the next couple games. You know what I'm saying? The way their pitching is, because Montgomery's been pitching well. He's going to be pitching again soon. Evaldi will be up after him. So
Vivaldi, just like classical music, yeah.
But
yes.
Where's Mozart? Give me Mozart.
Be honest, in a close series like this, if you're Allen, you can't make the bet.
No, you really can't.
No,
I even commented on those clips. I was like, "Oh my god, dude, no."
Hey, the kudos for Allen for putting his tiny balls on the table and making the bet.
He put it on his drum set, right?
Yeah,
on his drum set.
I mean, the series is basically over. Houston's got all the momentum going right now. I think it's over. I think Houston's going to win the next two.
Is it two? Is it 2,
No,
3-2?
It's 2-1 Texas. So if Houston wins tonight,
no. What I mean, it's 2-3-2 series wise.
It's 2-3-2, 2-3-2,
2-3-2.
Yeah.
So Houston's got one more. If they sweep Texas and Texas,
and they just got to win one.
Oh yeah.
Texas is not recovering.
If they take the all three in Texas,
Texas is not recovering.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, Texas could win this game tonight. You know what I'm saying? It's only the fourth inning. So
yeah, but it's 7-3 every time.
I hear you. But I'm just saying. That's the thing about baseball, man. Is momentum,
anything can happen.
Momentum is only as good as your next day's starting pitcher, bro.
I agree. If I'm
So,
Texas, Scherzer's not seeing the mound as a starter of the rest of the series.
I would. You know what I'm saying? Use his whatever little bit of gas he has in the bullpen.
Yeah, just like
you know you need help closing out games sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Have him come in a crucial, seventh inning or eighth inning or some shit.
Yeah, Scherzer, I would be like, hey, we love you, but we're gonna put you in the bullpen and come out and get those 6 outs that we might need you in high leverage situations. You know what I mean? And hope we can get that. Hope we can get some outs. I will go ahead. I want to talk a little bit of this UFC card while we wait on Tanner to get in with his picks. So we do have big UFC 294. You guys know all the fights this Saturday afternoon. So middle of college. The reason it's Saturday afternoon is because it's in Abu Dhabi, Fight Island. Funny story. So this is when Fight Island was originally born. They had fights already in Abu Dhabi before that, but I just remember Dana during the middle of the pandemic, it's we secured an island. We secured an island, right? And he's it's called Fight Island. So every UFC, I think, fan, or maybe it was just my stupid ass, was oh shit, man, they're gonna fly fucking fighters in. It's gonna be Mortal Kombat style, just a fucking cage on this island, and they're just gonna get the fuck out, right? That's just what I thought. The way he was talking, it was going to be like that.
Yeah.
Now it's just in a fucking big ass arena and everything else. But I remember the very first Fight Island was Kamaru Usman and versus Jorge Masvidal, and I was it was the first real kind of pay-per-view they had. The second pay-per-view they had or so after the pandemic, in the middle of the pandemic. So I was just holy shit, man. They're gonna it's gonna be an island. They're gonna be on this. It's gonna be Mortal Kombat shit. They're back at Fight Island for the first time in a year. Man, this is so. A couple months ago, beginning of the year, we had Islam Makhachev and Alexander Volkanovski.
Bless you.
That was this year. Oh, you said bless you.
Yeah. All the names. Every time anybody talks hockey or UFC, I'm like, what?
But it was supposed to be Islam Makhachev versus Charles Oliveira. 11 days before the fight, Charles Oliveira in his last sparring session splits his eye open. They call the featherweight champ, say, hey, you want to run it back? And he said, on 11 days notice, yes, let's fucking do it. He's going into enemy territory to fight Islam. Islam is known as, from that area. Well, he's from Dakistan, but people in Abu Dhabi love him. And they're going to fight. He lost 28 pounds. He said he was 28 pounds over 155. And he's going to have to lose 28 pounds in that 11 days. He said he's good to go. So taking the fight on 11 days notice. Man, I want Volk to win this fight, but I just feel 11 days notice. He lost it with full camp. It was such a close fight last time. I do think Islam wins this fight in a decision. So mark it down. It is minus 260 for Islam. So Islam, I'm going to pick Islam here. In the co-main event, another fight that got scrapped is supposed to be Hamzat Chimaev versus Paulo Costa. Hamzat moving up from welterweight was going to fight one of the top middleweights in the world. Pablo got his elbows all jacked up. So they're bringing in the former welterweight champion in the world, Kamaru Usman. He's moving up to middleweight, and he's going to fight Hamzat Chimaev on 11 days notice as well. Actually, it's 10 days. So, man, these are two guys. Kamaru can fight with his hands and do everything well. Hamzat, he's never been really taken into deep waters, but one time. And I think Kamaru can get him there. It'll be interesting. This is going to be a good, it'll be interesting how this fight goes, because can Kamaru stuff down the takedowns and keep it standing, or is he going to shoot on Hamzat? I do think Hamzat is going to win, but at plus 275, I would put a little money on Kamaru. I just think he could pull off the upset at plus 275. And really, you could put a little money on Volkanovski. Shit, parlay them together at two.
I was just about to say, bro, those are two names that I know, and I'm just getting back into the UFC game. You know what I'm saying, from talking to you and Wit and stuff. So
yeah, so you could
I was literally just thinking that. Wow, I wonder if you put them both together.
You could parlay it together and put like $5 down. You know what I mean? You're like looking at plus money for them to win. So I am gonna go Hamzat, but I could see the upset in Kamaru. And then the third card here, the third fight is Magomed Ankalaev versus Johnny Walker. I think Ankalaev, he's coming back. He hasn't fought since last December when he fought for the title and was kind of robbed. But he's back in action. He's taking on Johnny Walker. I like Ankalaev. Johnny Walker can do a lot of things, but Ankalaev is just one of them dudes in the top 2 or 3 in the lightweight heavyweight division to win this fight. The other two on the card, not really worth talking about, but there is a guy I want to watch. This guy, if there was a fight I was guaranteed to pick to win, it is Mamahed Makameyev. He is minus 440. I mean, it's a big minus, but he is my for sure pick to win this week over Tim Elliott. It's going to be the main card on the prelims.
How worried, Nick? How worried are you about? I know Masvidal fought this guy last time, and they said he should have beat him.
Who? You mean Volkanovski and Islam?
Volkanovski. They said he should have beat him last time. How worried are you that he could beat him this time?
I think he can. I think if there's a guy that can do it, Volkanovski can do it. This guy has just. If I watched that fight and I rewatched it just recently too, like it was close. It was. I mean, Islam beat him by maybe a thin. And if there's probably 30 seconds left in the fifth round, Volk probably wins that fight because he had him on the ground. He was stuffing takedowns. One thing that Islam does well is he wrestles so well, but he's known. You know, this guy is the protege of Khabib. Khabib is what they call him. You know, Khabib Jr. And a guy who wrestles grizzly bears and shit like that. But some reason Volk is just built different than any person in the world. This is a guy who used to fight at middleweight and he moved all the way down to 145. He's a smaller statue guy. He's like a bowling ball. And I think Scott, like I said, if you told me the Volk was going to win, I would say, you know, put some money at 2 plus 210. And I would say he could win it. I am worried. I'm not really worried because I'm going to be rooting for Volkanovski to win. I just don't think he's going to. I think it's probably another close decision. But, I mean, if he pulls something out, that would be awesome.
If you parlay your lock and Volkanovski wins and your lock wins, it's probably going to be like plus 150 or something. Yeah.
And if you add Kamaru in there, and I don't know if all three, that's a big parlay and a whole lot of wishful. But if you put one or those two together, you would still win some. You would win some.
I'm gonna throw a couple dollars on it because I'm gonna be going for those. I'm gonna be going for Volkanovski definitely in that one.
I'd sprinkle Volkanovski is what I would do on his own. I would just put like $5 on.
I'm gonna do both.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do him by himself, and then I'm gonna put him with.
Usman's got knockout power.
That's what I'm saying. And I know that name. You know what I'm saying? So
Kamaru went on a run, and some people say that was his downfall. Like when he was coming up and became the champ, he was known for wrestling. And then all of a sudden he got hands. Like he knocked out Jorge Masvidal, one of the sweetest knockouts I've ever seen. The sweat off of Masvidal is like when his head gets reared back and you just see the sweat fly. It's one of the coolest knockouts. And then before that, he knocked out Gilbert Burns in a similar fashion. Like he had like 2 or 3 knockouts in a row to where it was like, oh man, maybe he's got fucking hands. And then he just 2 hands 2 times ago. He got.
Oh, John, get that off.
Oh no,
get that off.
Hey, Johnny, that's the guy That's the guy we're raising here.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna comment on that, bro. Anyway,
hey, you listen to your 2 dads, Jonathan. Okay.
Yeah. I asked you a long time ago if you dropped him on his head when he was younger.
No, he's just that's him. That's him trying to be funny.
But the joke fell flat. The joke fell flat.
Yes, it did.
Now, do I polite laugh because it's Johnny's relative, or do I chastise him for saying something so bad?
Oh, you chastise him. We chastise him.
Yeah.
Quit
You
that.
say
Stop that right now.
Yeah.
Stop that.
No. It's
Give me my
Bring him
spray
back
bottle.
over.
He'll be all right.
Hey, Jonathan, we're just glad the old lady let you off your leash and finally commenting every once in a while now. You know what I mean?
True.
I'll just back Nick's play. Good one, Nick. Yeah, get him, bud. Get him.
Hey, I bet he won't tell his old lady to get back in that kitchen and start cleaning.
Right. He'll learn, man.
She'll come after with the frying pan upside the head.
Right.
Hey, clean this, motherfucker. Bang!
It's like a ninja 1-2 solid, you know.
Yeah, I'm betting that shit right now. I ain't even gonna front, bro.
Yeah.
All right, is there an undercard that I want to just see people just beating the hell out of each other?
I'm looking. Not really. I mean, I think if just fighting stance wise, watch out for that Usman and Chimaev. I'm intrigued. Nathaniel Wood as well. He's a good fighter. He's way on the prelims. I like him too over Nemamov. So those are kind of my favorites in this on this card on Saturday afternoon card.
Hey, listen, prayers for this player at the James Madison game. He's down, hasn't moved yet.
Man.
Not out.
And everybody's like sitting on the field around him and stuff like that. So this is. I didn't see the hit, but I'm watching it now on the TV that I got on the corner, and this kid hasn't moved yet. I don't think so.
Well, let's get to the. I'll read the ad read, and then I'll let me text Tanner see how close he is.
I'm about to say we got two of them. Might as well knock one out.
Yeah.
Ad read.
Let me get to the ad read.
You want to try it?
I got it. Oh, you.
Nah, go ahead, bro. Do you?
Okay. When our community wins with us, we want to ensure you've maximized your return on investment. Line shopping for the best odds matters, and this is why any profitable sports bettor needs to be using multiple sports books. So when you're betting on the fights, make sure you're using our link, signupexpert.com/let's talk. Or if you're betting on football and you need to be signed up, you can click on signupexpert.com/let's talk and go to the multiple sports books that you can get signed up for in your area. Most importantly, this page automatically connects you to the top promotions at each book, allowing you to start line shopping with an enhanced bankroll. If you want to take an advantage of these benefits and support our brand, please consider signing up for your next sports book or fantasy stuff at signupexpert.com/let's talk.
All right, now next time read it sexy. Read it sexy.
That was sexy. That's how your mom likes it.
Yeah, she also likes this music in the background. You know, the wow wow wow.
Oh, I know what she likes.
Listen, when the Bodkins and Buffoon show,
I was about to say you just lobbing them up there, Sam.
when the
What
Buffoon and
good?
Bodkins show-
Listen, I'm dead inside. There's nothing left. Okay.
when the Buffoon and Bodkin show went away, the soundtrack for our youth, the porn music soundtrack went away too. So,
Damn it! I didn't even know if they've even called Olave's name. Like, what are we doing here, Saints?
2 catches for 17 yards in the first quarter, and that's it.
He had one ugly drop earlier, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's got three catches for 31 yards. That's
He
what
should
he's
be
got.
dominating this game, but Derek Carr can't get him the ball where he needs to get it. Michael Thomas got 0 for 0, I think, doesn't he?
Oh, I got him going in the league too. Jesus,
he's 0 for 0 right now. Derek Carr is bringing down.
I don't know if it's Derek Carr. I am going to blame solely on the play calling, and maybe he's still hurt too. You know what I mean? Maybe he's hurt.
He's throwing the ball to Rashid Shaheed more than he's throwing it to Michael Thomas.
Everything's underneath.
Yeah, I know that. What are you doing, Derek? What are you doing?
Listen, guys. Nick's getting soft. He doesn't want to blame. He doesn't want to blame the player.
I do. I mean, I really think it's play calling, and I do think Derek's hurt.
Yeah,
like that. I think that's because we've seen decent Derek Carr and good Derek Carr. You know what I mean?
We've seen decent Derek Carr.
Wait a minute. Let me rephrase that again.
Terrific.
Good
That's
Derek
terrific.
Carr.
Yeah. Oh, hey, there's good Alvin Kamara right there. He looks a lot better this year. Like they're using him a lot better. Yeah.
Well, he doesn't know when he's going to get suspended. So.
He already did.
I know. I was being
That's-
funny.
Yeah. He hasn't
hasn't
played. 6 games yet. He's only played a couple games, but
Yeah.
he looks good.
He
Hey,
also
get that trade value up, man.
He also
You can probably get him for
Vegas.
cheap too.
He hasn't tripped.
They owe him a lot of money. That's the problem with him. I think he's done after this year. I think they owe him too much money.
Who, Kamara?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's. This is it.
There's a lot of it.
Yep.
There we go.
Kamara needs to go to
over.
a team that's on the cusp of making a Super Bowl run.
Sam, I don't know if we really asked you on Monday. What team do you think would make a phone call for Derrick Henry? I said the Lions.
Lions.
The Ravens make sense to me. They need a running back.
I think there's bad blood. I don't think they're going to do that.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I mean, you got to put that shit aside, right? Like, as a general manager, if the Ravens general manager called the Titans today, say, we want Derrick Henry, you got to, we'll offer you a third.
You're right. You're right. I have to take my fandom even though I hate the damn Ratbirds with a passion.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, look, whoever offers you the best, you should give it to them. I mean, that's bottom line, right? I mean, you probably don't want to give it to anybody in the AFC, but what the fuck? Anyway, jeez,
that was a late reaction.
Nasty fucker.
I'm sorry. I was putting in that Volkanovski bet. I was making sure I don't forget that.
I agree with you, shitwad. Okay, it should be Detroit.
Well, the reason I say so, and shout out to my Kenny Miller, we were talking about it. He was saying like the only reason not Detroit is because they paid Monty all that money while he's hurt. Like you make a trade for Derrick, you want him for the long haul and not just a bridge gap as far as the Lions paid money.
Sure.
How about this team? How about the LA Rams?
Yeah.
I just thought about it.
They have a first round draft pick this year.
There.
They hate drafting.
Finally,
right. You're right. You don't give up. I don't think you give up a first. I don't think Derrick Henry's worth
you're not going to get a first for him, but it's working now because Tajay Spears appears to be better than expected. So I think
you can probably offer them a 3 that can go up to a 2 or something, depending on how well he does. Something like that.
I had him at 3 personally.
But that's not a bad team. The Rams. I mean, obviously. Buffalo would be a scary thought, to be quite honest. You know what I'm saying?
I like Cook. He does well. They just don't give him the damn ball.
No. Right. But I think, it's almost like you have to if you have Derrick Henry back there. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, but
I told you the stats on Monday.
Please don't make that happen, Buffalo.
Cook was running 5 yards per carry, and they only gave it to him 15 times.
Yeah, this is what Buffalo does.
They don't believe in it
70% of the time.
Yeah,
that's good. Hopefully, he'll want to be out of there in 2 more years.
Well, he's not going to go to the Dolphins. The Dolphins
No, I'm not saying go to the Dolphins, but he can get the hell out of Buffalo before they figure out that they have a weapon there.
Tennessee is trading him out of the AFC. If they trade him, it's out of the AFC.
Yeah.
I think Sam's right. You're gonna go.
Can you imagine him behind that San Francisco offensive line, bro?
Oh, man.
He's not going to San Francisco.
Yeah,
I know, but I'm just saying. Can you imagine that, bro?
I think the Rams do make sense. That makes sense. Especially now that Kyron Williams is out for a while.
Yeah,
they're.
You could also trade Kevin Byard to Philadelphia. That would be the other one.
What about Tampa?
To Tampa.
White's not bad. White's not doing too bad. I don't know.
He's not doing well at all, bro. He's not. Nah, man. He's playing
Keyshawn Vaughn's getting snaps for the Buccaneers.
Yeah. Okay, maybe Tampa Bay is. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. You send them over there. They might need something to help them. I mean, again, 9 wins, 10 wins will probably win the division. So
this week
they got the draft capital. I would think.
They do.
You know what I'm saying?
They do.
Yeah. This week seemed to be the week of, hey, let's go sign old-ass veterans. The Eagles signed the dead carcass that is Julio Jones. The Packers signed the dead carcass.
I'm not even going to say a bad word about the man, bro, until after Sunday.
The dead carcass that is James Robinson.
He'll have his one game, and then he'll rip his hamstring 3 times in a row.
Yeah, that's what he did in Tampa Bay last year, too. I mean, he didn't do shit in Tampa Bay last year. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What are they, Scott? What do you make of these teams signing these old ass veterans just as depth? Like, I don't understand the Julio thing at all. And then I don't understand people in fantasy actually picking him up like he's actually going to do something. Like, have you not watched
teams? Are the young teams mostly? That'd be.
Did you watch Julio in Tampa Bay? Did anybody not see him be the worst version of Julio he could be? Philadelphia signed him because they need depth.
They need
I guess
body, yeah,
one
they
of
need
their
body.
receivers is gone for the year. James Robinson signed with Green Bay. I have no idea why.
I think that spells to me.
I think
I think
AJ
it spells
Brown. I
danger
think
for-
AJ
danger
Brown.
for Dylan.
I think
Yeah,
AJ
it
Brown
does.
might have said something about, you know what I'm saying, going and getting him.
I want my
They had
friend
that 1
here.
year. Yeah, he
Swing,
wants to, you know what I'm
swing.
saying?
I think what the James Robinson signing does is two things. One, it means bad news for AJ Dillon because he got a shot and he didn't do anything. And two, how healthy is Aaron Jones right now? He had the bye. He didn't play in week hardly in week 4. In week 5, he was supposed to play. He got scratched.
Yeah.
And now he's still limited in practice with this hamstring. How bad is this hamstring for Aaron?
And the
Jones?
crazy thing is, when it first happened, he said I could have went back out there against
That's
the
right.
Bears.
And then he missed 3.5 games because of it, and he could miss a 4th game up in Denver, which
They need him. They need him.
I said on my show, it's such a great matchup for a running game. Denver, they're historically the worst defense in the NFL. That if Aaron Jones doesn't play and it's AJ Dillon, what's he going to get? 10 carries for 18 yards or something? It's
Probably.
possible. It's possible. So yeah, I think the James Robinson signing does mean bad things for AJ Dillon if he doesn't get his crap together.
I do too. Not that James Robinson's got much left in the tank either, but Jesus.
I actually think the Patriots should trade for AJ Dillon. He'd be another guy that Juju, Ramondre, just trade. Get
We'll
all
give
the
him
bad
to you.
guys.
We'll give him to that for that quarterback you guys just scouted. You and Bill scouted
The
on
Loch
Monday
Ness
night.
Monster?
Yeah,
And they got like 47 guards. I'm sure you guys could use a guard.
yeah, we could.
You need a guard. You need offensive
Yeah.
lineman. We
need some offensive line. Yeah.
We got 85 we could trade.
Let's go ahead. Tanner is joining us now, so we can start making these Thursday night picks.
He might be fixing the layout. Hold up.
Hurry up!
Here he comes.
You tell me what to do again.
Knock me off the channel. What the heck?
If you tell me what to do again, we'll see what happens.
Pond Daddy's getting sharp.
Hey, that's pod
By the way,
comedy.
do I
You.
sound okay?
Oh, that's right.
Hey Tanner,
but
I got a
said-
trivia question for you.
Ah,
We talked about this on my show. Who's the backup punter for the Chiefs?
Pat Mahomes.
Justin Reed.
Pat Mahomes.
Pat
If Townsend
Mahomes.
doesn't play, Patrick Mahomes is punting for the Chiefs this week.
Oh shit.
Hey, while Tanner's doing that, there's a new update from Bleacher Report. It says Kyler to play plenty this year. Cardinals to evaluate QB's future with the team.
Oh boy.
He's back in practice. So he's back in practice.
You think that's
He opened up his
ownership?
practice
You think that's
window.
You think that's ownership saying, "Yo, we gave you a lot of fucking money. You're gonna get out there and we're gonna see what we got."
Yeah,
I
I would
mean,
still play.
I don't
Josh
understand
Dobbs.
any other. I don't understand any other reason to do it.
I don't either.
When he doesn't run, he doesn't play good quarterback.
No.
It's shown over his career time and time again.
I
He's
like
not gonna
Josh
be able to
Dobbs. I
run.
think Dobbs has played well there.
I think so too.
I mean, and the team seems to be playing, you know what I'm saying, for him, and you know what I'm saying, they're all playing together, but you know what I'm saying, that the last couple games they've gotten their asses whooped, but they they put up a fight every week, so you got to give them that. I don't know, would it be, you know what I'm saying, would
Next
it be a
week, I
bad
think
thing on Kyler if he comes back and then the team just goes completely downhill?
Like there's no fight anymore. Like they just
right.
instead of
Like they can't
for a half.
give up, you know what I'm saying, because they don't want to play for him.
I think he's playing next week.
What about his kill death ratio in
I
Call of
think
Duty?
Kyler's playing next week.
God,
To be honest with you, I think this is Dobbs' last game as a starter.
you and Kyler got to get out of the car to
That
lobby,
fast,
Stan.
Scott? You think that
Come on,
fast?
come on back,
Yep.
Don. I miss you.
Yep. I think if Kyler shows in practice, he's a good pocket quarterback and he can move around the pocket and protect himself. I think he starts next week.
Make it
not
highlight
argue
to
with
try to
coaches
trade
on
him.
the sideline. Not argue with coaches on the sideline.
Well, the
That's
trade
important.
deadline's October 31st. So
Well, I
don't
meant in the
think-
offseason because if they get a top
possible.
5 pick, you know what I mean, they might be looking to make a quarterback or
if Kyler comes in and they go 0 for the rest of the season, then I think they definitely trade him and draft a quarterback.
Yeah, but who's gonna want him for that with that price tag, especially if they go 0 for 10 or
There's
8?
a owner in Dallas that loves the star power, and if that fails,
Go to Dallas and keep on making Dallas fans miserable.
I like video games. I like Tyler too.
you can play all the video games you want here, son, as long as you win on
Yeah.
Sunday.
I got a nice internet connection, never goes down. You want to come spend the night with me?
No. What they'll do with Kyler is they'll put him in the stadium and they'll put the big screen up above that 100-foot screen.
Yeah,
And
hey,
then
stay
Kyler
here.
gets to play
Stay
the
here.
video
Wrecked
games
kid.
in the
Yeah.
stadium.
Wrecked kid.
You can stay here in the suite.
Kyler,
Hey,
I can join you to play video games.
You guys hear me all right? I'm not cutting in and out.
No,
No,
you're
I-
good.
You're
good.
good.
I hear you just
Good.
fine.
So here's what I need, guys, for the recap. Apparently my changes didn't save, but I got the picks in. I just need somebody to read off the scores, and when we go through if it's good or not.
I
got
have it
you.
written
With
down.
the total scores.
I got your picks. Yeah.
Yeah,
The only one that I don't have is Sam from last week, but I have the rest.
I got Sam. So let's go through and I'll mark my stuff green, then we can get the count.
Okay. So,
Yes, Scott. Tanner's
so
got.
there's a three-way tie for first. There's me at
Yes,
55,
there is. Okay.
Tanner at 55, and Johnny at 55.
Beautiful.
Nick has 51.
Woo-hoo-hoo! Your boy's back, baby. Your boy is back. I must have had a killer week last week.
No,
So
you were-
let's go through it real quick. Anybody got the scores for last week pulled up?
I can.
Pull up your Nick, I don't want you to. I don't want you to lose connection.
No, I got it on my phone.
Damn.
All right. So Chiefs.
Jackson.
I don't-
Oh, Nick
All right, let's go
Rose
down the
again.
way here. We got
Daddy
the
and Mommy
Chiefs.
fight.
Chiefs minus 10.5,
They won
On that.
19-8. 19-8.
19-8. So we covered the 10.5.
Yeah.
What do you know? Chiefs actually covered something.
Fourth
Next
down.
up, London game, Ravens Titans at 4. Ravens minus 4.
Ravens covered 24-16.
Yeah.
Yep.
I like to hear that. Dolphins minus
don't.
13.5.
They covered.
Dolphins. Man.
42-21 they covered.
Yeah, I couldn't find it. Sorry. You were going out of order.
49ers.
42-21.
Well, I put it where we picked it last week. So
Okay.
the 49ers minus 10. Of course, that didn't cover because
No, didn't cover. No, yeah.
Bengals minus 3.
They
Yep.
covered.
Won 17-13, baby. Your boy got it.
They covered.
Sam with a no pick there. I did not have a Seahawks or Bengals pick in this text. I didn't catch it. So
I'm pretty sure I said Bengals, but I'll check. I believe
I'm
you.
looking. Hold on. I got it right here.
Okay.
Oh, I did.
Sam, you didn't pick a game, Sam.
Of course, he picked the Bengals.
You were benched for
He
this.
says.
Titans, Washington, Dolphins, Bears, Niners, Colts, Saints, Pats, Rams, Eagles, Lions, Buffalo, Chargers, and Bucks. You picked the
Okay.
game
I
twice
missed one.
between
Okay.
two teams.
Oh, that's my bad. All right.
It's all right. Don't worry about it, Sam. It's fine. Bears plus 3.
All right. Then I picked Bengals now. Put it go.
Bears didn't cover. Vikings won that game.
Well,
Vikings minus 3.
well, Sam.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah,
Vikings won 19-13.
Nice.
Since we let Scott change his, teams before the game start, I think I should just be able to pick.
You have till 11 o'clock on
Yeah,
Sunday to
You
change
did it after the game, asshole. Told you totally different things.
Cool.
Colts plus
likable.
4 or Jags minus 4.
Jags minus won
The
37
Jags
to
did
20.
not. The Jags won 37-20. Yeah, I picked.
Yeah, they covered.
They covered the 4, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Okay.
some.
Falcons minus 2.5.
Falcons, they lost, so they didn't cover.
Yep. Congratulations, Sam. Only guy picked Washington. Saints minus 1.5.
Saints, they lost last week
They
too
lost.
to the
Fucking
Texans.
What
Texans.
losers.
Yep.
Raiders minus 3.
Yeah.
Raiders
They
won
covered.
21-17. Yep.
21-17.
That's why
Yeah,
me and Bill
nice.
went for a
That's
fact-finding mission to this week.
We have I know the Eagles lost last week, so Jets plus 7. Johnny with the only right one on that one. Rams minus 7.
Rams.
Yeah, they covered.
They covered. Yep, they covered.
Yeah, Rams 26-9. Yep.
And when we know my easy money bet covered with the Lions minus 3,
Mhm.
even though
Yep.
Sam also picked the Bucks in this in this week as well, but I'll take his first answer in that. Bills minus 14.5.
They
No,
lost.
they did not
Or,
cover.
yeah, they
Hey,
didn't
they
cover
did not
14.
Dang.
They stink.
And then the Chargers plus 2. Did they?
No, they
yeah,
lost.
Cowboys covered 20-17.
2017.
Yeah, that's right.
Yep.
Just barely. Just barely.
Oh, damn.
That's
The hook.
insane.
The hook got us.
Yeah, it did.
The hope got us. That damn hope. I hate that damn thing.
It does it every time,
Damn it.
right?
Well, I must have had a
That's what
good
I'm
week. If I
Where's
if I
a gator when you need one?
wins.
No, you didn't
I
have a
must
good.
have-
We all ended
saying.
up.
You
above
didn't
the
really
same.
have a good week. You had
Ah,
7
shit.
right.
None of us did.
Uh,
I had a
Nick was
bad
7
week.
right.
Nobody did.
Sam with 5. Let's see here. Scott, I have 7.
I think
My-
I only
or
had 6 or
Johnny
7. I think it was
with
6 or
8.
7. Oh, I got
Johnny
8.
8,
Oh,
yeah.
shit.
Yep.
Myself with 7. So yes, that puts our total exactly what he says. So Nick's at 45, Sam at 47, Scott at 50,
Know your place,
Johnny
peasant.
at 49, and myself at 50.
Right,
So
okay.
I'm still trailing.
You're
Scott
still
said I had
trailing, dude.
Yeah,
The one
I don't know what
video
Scott
he
has
posted
under
in the
control.
video game isn't real.
I was going to say I didn't know where Scott got his numbers from, but
Yeah,
This is the
I'm
official
just making
spreadsheet.
shit up in the nursing home. Keith's telling them shit just left and right.
Me and
He's
Keith
doing
had
his
a
books.
tapioca fight. Me and Keith had a tapioca fight while I was figuring this out. And all kinds of tapioca in my hair.
It's still a 2-way fight for first place though. And Johnny's not too far behind. So 50-50
Tanner's
between
going to conveniently
Scott
lose
and I.
his scores.
By the
all
way,
right, so
I
it's
think
y'all
Derek
2 at
got
50. I'm at 49. What does Sam have?
Oh, the Jags just scored a
47.
touchdown. Was that a pick
Pick
six
six.
or something?
Pick
Ah,
six.
Jesus, this game's
Pick
over.
six.
Let's calm down, guys. Let's calm down the scoring a little bit. Huh?
Shit.
Let's chill.
You took the under. Took the under.
Somebody got the under.
Well,
I
Scott
got
was
the under.
Scott and Jonathan are about. They're not getting the plus the -3 for sure.
No, we're not hitting.
To
Derek
think
Carr's
that,
gonna have to
to
turn
think
into
that
Tom
Johnny
Brady.
and I did not want to pick the winner of this game is kind of
Right.
funny now.
Yeah, right.
All right, so we ready to get this thing going?
Yeah, let's do it.
sir.
Play my music.
Oh,
We don't need music.
Yeah, you
my-
do, Scott.
Get my music,
Yeah.
as MJF would say.
Drop the bass.
Drop that beat. I can't hear the snare in my bass drum. I ain't got no.
ain't got no snare. Ain't got no snare. Play the snare. Play the snare.
I know we've been having trouble.
That's what she says every night. Go hard, go home, baby.
My name's Chad. Yeah. It's a good song, huh? Yeah.
I was trying to remember the site I use all the time. I can't remember.
DraftKings.
What's that?
Go hard, go home, go harder, harder.
Championship rings on my hands now. In my head, I'm talking about it, it's hands down. Squad, know you're looking man down. Funny how foes turn to friends now. Drive a race car like a Atari now. Call filling up, I need product.
Pretty sure this is illegal.
Am I right?
Yeah, we're gonna get taken down over here.
I was about to say that.
All right, let's jump into it. Is this game overseas too? The Browns in Indy?
No, there's no overseas game.
No, it's a noon game. You see that time says noon
Oh,
on it?
just say shit. You're right. I don't know.
Tanner, we're gonna
It's
be
the
nice.
DraftKings.
We're gonna be nice.
Okay,
You have DraftKings pulled up on the right hand side. You have the odds for DraftKings, and also you can see in the
I
middle
see.
for best bets.
DraftKings. So it looks like it's Browns Indy. Browns. It is -3. The Indy home dogs. Tanner, who you like here?
Let's see here. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
Indy's home dogs.
Indy Browns. I don't like any of it.
Is Deshaun Watson playing? Do we know?
Deshaun should play.
He feels like it.
Expected to return.
Who knows? Who
I will-
knows, man?
I will take the Cleveland Browns at -3. I think Deshaun will play. If Deshaun plays, they'll win this game. The defense we saw last week hold 49ers offense to something good, and Indy's offense is not 49ers worthy. So give me the Browns -3 this weekend.
Oh yeah, PJ Walker played for the Browns quarterback. I said, who's their quarterback?
Yeah.
Scott, who you like here?
The best unit on the field is the Cleveland Browns defense.
Yep.
I think they're going to shut Gardner Minshew down and those receivers down. So give me Cleveland.
Johnny.
Yeah, I'm riding with these two. You know what I'm saying? We talked about it on the Scott Cobe show every Thursday at 7:00. Check it out. I don't see Indy being able to do
Shameless
much.
plug.
I think they're gonna stack up the box to make sure that Indy can't run the ball and bet that Gardner Minshew can't beat them. That Browns defense is for real. I'll feel more comfortable if Deshaun actually plays. But I think either way, I think the Browns, like Scott said, the Browns D is the best unit on that field. They may score some points themselves, so I'll take the Browns.
Yeah. Sam.
Cleveland's gonna put that big nasty D right into Indianapolis.
The Browns.
Yeah, gonna put it right into Indianapolis. It's gonna be gross.
The Browns are gonna use their D and stick it in their brown eye.
Let me explain.
We're all in. We're all in on the Brownies. I mean, we all in agreement. 49ers are better than the Colts. The Browns beat the Colts. Therefore, give us the Browns. We're all in on the Brownies at -3.
These are their stories.
Buffalo. It seems like Buffalo can't get right, but maybe this is a get right game. I don't know. This spread is wild at what is it, 8.5?
I hate it.
It's on the right hand side, Nick. So
it's 9
right hand side, the right column.
All the way over 9. Okay. I was looking here. 9. Jesus.
Do you feel like you have to explain this to him every week that we do?
I just did right before we picked the Browns.
Okay, I didn't know that.
All kinds of hot sauce just all over the place.
What am I coaching? My 10-year-old?
It doesn't fucking matter. Let me narrate the goddamn game, will you? We got the Bills who look like dog shit all the time. Can't get right, but now maybe this is a get right game against Scott's Patriots, who absolutely might be one of the top 5 worst teams in the league. The Bills have no defense. Half their defense is out. Brian Daboll looked like he was gonna. Oh, that was they was in Buffalo. Buffalo, I don't know how they won that game. If Daboll would have murdered somebody, dang near. Scott, who do you like? Patriots +9. That's a big. Scott, is this the biggest home dog Bills ever been?
Yep, it is.
Oh, pull that one out.
I don't like our chances to win. I bet on Buffalo already, so give me Buffalo -9.
I don't like it.
I don't want it. We're on to the next game.
I want to cut my sleeves off my hoodie.
I'm gonna cut my sleeves off my sweatshirt now.
Yeah. No,
just give me Buffalo -9, please.
I want a Subway sandwich.
Next question, please.
Yeah. So did you say Buffalo at 9, Bill?
Yes, I said Buffalo -9.
All right.
Me and Robert are having a meeting after the game.
I'm gonna throw the phone.
I'm gonna ride shotgun on this Bill Belichick train and say
you're not gonna ride that Cleveland D no more.
They're gonna get a top 2 or 3 pick, man, for real. Like this Patriots team is bad. The 9 points does scare me though, because Buffalo just like you don't know who the hell, you know what I'm saying, which Josh Allen is gonna show up. You mentioned it, the injuries on defense, but it doesn't matter. The Pats can't score. So I'm gonna hope that Buffalo covers the number. So
Johnny,
I'll go with Buffalo.
Here, Scott.
Johnny, it doesn't matter which Josh Allen shows up. The Patriots are so freaking awful this year. Worst Josh Allen could show up. They're still gonna win by 17.
I think that might be 17-0. I like the under too.
Right.
50.5.
Yeah, I would probably take the under too. But then again, Buffalo could stomp them out. And
welcome to the Bailey Zappi era.
Sam. It could be Cunningham. It's Cunningham. Malik Cunningham era.
Malik Cunningham. Yep. Could be him too.
Oh, man. Division
game. Like here. Bills at -9 or Pats +9?
I'll take the Bills. I think New England looks a little lost out there. And I hate saying that, but I think it's true. But I think Buffalo is the better team. And I think they just take care of business in there. That's how I feel. But I hate division games. It sucks. So hard.
Let's not overthink this game, guys. Bills -9, pretty easy to go. So
I'm with you.
I'm sorry I overthought it, Tanner.
For the Bills. Let's go Bills at -9. We're all in. 2 games in a row. We're -9. Let's get to the backup bowl. We got Aiden O'Connell or Brian O'Hoyer for Las Vegas versus Baguette of the Bears. It looks like it's Bears 2.5 dogs at home. Johnny, who you like?
I don't like either one of these, man. Like I don't even know the Bears quarterback, man. Except for the fact that he's
a rookie.
That your school battled his school.
No, not my school. Recruiting, not
right. That you have a connection with this kid's college school for somehow.
I don't know. He didn't go to school there. I don't think he just played against him. That's
whatever. There was some type of connection earlier in the show. So definitely check that out. Rewind or some shit. But damn, I hate both of these. Suck. I'm gonna take the Raiders only because you know what I'm saying. I don't know why. I have no good reason why I'm taking the Raiders, but I'm just not gonna take the Bears.
Sam,
how about that?
So I was about to pick the Bears, but then the FBI texted me and said, "Just don't." So I'm going to take Las Vegas because I think I kind of like Aiden O'Connell. You know, I think he.
But is he even starting?
We don't know. They haven't named
That's what I'm
the starter.
saying. Like he actually played all right. I agree with you when you mentioned that earlier, Nick.
Well, Mr. Their
Maybe it's 80-year-old Brian Hoyer.
So, the owner told me to be smart in Las Vegas. So I guess I should pick them, right? They're smart. They know what they're doing.
No, they're not.
At least it's only 2.5.
Yeah, but the FBI. I'm going to go Las Vegas.
It's about the only damn time I'd ever pick the Raiders, but Raiders minus 2.5.
Don't overthink it, Tanner.
The defense is better than the Bears. I trust the defense more, and I trust that they have Devontae Adams and, Josh Jacobs. So, Raiders.
Scott, I do think the Bears are getting Roshan Johnson back, so that'll be a plus. So,
yeah.
I'll give you the stat again. Tyson Bagent threw 2 interceptions, got sacked 8 times against the Colorado School of Mines in December. This is not the Colorado School of Mines. This is the Las Vegas Raiders NFL team. Give me the Raiders minus 2.5.
Be smart.
Thank you, Scott, for explaining what the hell we were talking about earlier.
Anytime.
I'm half tempted to pick the Bears for some reason. I just think this Bagnet guy is going to be different.
Go for it, bro. Everybody else is taking the Raiders.
He's going to have a game.
If you're ever going to catch up,
he's going to have a game. But this ain't the game. I'm going to go. I'm with Tanner. The Raiders do have Devontae Adams. I could throw the ball to Devontae Adams, hand it off to Josh Jacobs. I feel like that Bears defense isn't very good. Give me the Vegas Raiders at minus 2.5. God, are we on a shit week? Like these matchups here, like the noon matchups. I mean, now we got Washington headed to the Giants. 2 shit teams again. Is Danny Dimes playing in this game?
Nobody knows.
We don't know yet.
We don't know.
Doesn't matter.
Because Dayball might have killed Tyrod Taylor.
Does it matter?
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't. I don't think it matters.
I love
Commanders go to the Giants. Giants home dogs. Scott, who you like here?
Boy, this is awful.
A lot of home dogs.
Yeah.
Sam Howell played really well last week. I have no confidence that the Giants can do anything. I'll take Washington minus 2.5.
Tanner.
Giants suck. Washington minus 2.5. Giants suck.
Johnny. Both these teams suck.
I agree, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I like Sam Howell. He played a little better this past week, or at least in the first half. But the Giants is just like I have no idea what they're doing there, man. So I'll go Washington.
Sam.
Dable breaks open another tablet by throwing it at the bench, probably at a quarterback.
It's a warning.
I have to go with Washington because me and Sam Howell, we have a connection. We have the same first name, so represent.
I'll be different. The Giants played well on Sunday night against
there you go.
Bills. I'm still the Commanders looked too awful to me 2 weeks ago. I still can't make them out. Johan Dawson's on a milk carton.
Everybody
Saquon seems to be back.
Change your vote as soon as he says it.
Give me the points with the Giants. So I'm going with the Giants, baby, at plus 2.5.
Nick, you know Tyrod Taylor needs a shot for his ribs.
10-7 Washington.
Yeah, he does.
I want all of us to go, you know what, Nick, you're right. Does everybody pick the Giants? And he's like, damn it.
Let's go. I'm going to gain a game here. The Giants, baby. The Giants are going to gain me a game. Let's go Atlanta, Tampa Bay. Another home favorite here, Tampa Bay at minus 2.5. Atlanta and Tampa Bay both coming off losses. Everybody in the NFC South lost last week, so somebody gets a win here. Sam, who you like?
I'm going to go Falcons on this one. I think they get things going, and it's an ugly game, but they score first, and that means they win it. So, bam.
Okay. You and Arthur Smith both have mustaches. Is that how you?
I love him so much. No, I just feel like Atlanta is going to have a better matchup against Tampa Bay. Not sure why, but there you go.
What are we doing with Taysom Hill, Saints? Throw the damn ball to Olave. You're down 24 to 9.
throw
You
it.
ain't got time to run it.
Did you say Taysom Hill and throw in the same sentence? That's weird.
No, Derek Carr going. Johnny, who you like here? Atlanta, Tampa Bay.
Atlanta has burned me every time I freaking picked them, bro.
But
And
not this time.
Washington
Don't
has done
pick
it
'em.
too. I'm not gonna pick them.
Oh,
I'm actually gonna take
Johnny.
the Bucks at home.
Johnny.
The Bucks are gonna win this game at home. I don't trust Desmond Ritter. I mean, I don't trust Baker Mayfield that much either, but I trust him a little more than Desmond Ritter.
We saw how Desmond was.
Yeah, man, he had an opportunity coming off that good week that he had the game before, and those interceptions were horrible this last game for Atlanta.
Hey,
so.
Here's Artie Smith.
The Bucks are gonna win by a field goal at home and cover the 2.5.
This is Artie Smith last week. Actually, hold on.
There you go. Johnny, we were friends and you just flushed it down the toilet. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. I don't understand.
Apologies, man. I'm trying to take that belt.
Is it because I need to lose weight and get out of this husky?
It's a chain, Johnny. It's a chain. We're playing for the chain.
That's what I said. Booby traps.
Bucks,
Boobies? Where?
Bucks should win this game.
I don't know.
Right?
Did that go over everybody's head?
Not me.
I heard you.
Oh yeah, booties.
Okay, good.
That's why I said a booty trap.
Yeah.
Bucks should win this game, but this should be the Bucks game pretty easily.
Yes.
But I believe this is one of those weird weeks, and the dog on the road has been a theme this year. Give me the Falcons plus 2.5.
This is where I catch up to Tanner.
I think Mike Evans goes off for a big game this week. I think Baker and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers beat the Falcons. I have no confidence in the Falcons to win a game. So give me Tampa Bay.
To break the tie, I'm going Atlanta. I'm going Tampa Bay. Last week we had bad Baker. We get good Baker back, baby. Give me the Bucks at minus 2.5.
Come on.
I think the Bucks win by a touchdown in that game.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I wouldn't be either.
I wouldn't be either.
I'm just hoping for a freaking field goal, man. I'll take a field goal win.
We got Detroit. This is a good game. It's going to be windy and nasty. Derek Carr outside, or not Derek Carr, but Jared Goff outside. Ravens are the home favorite here at -3. Tanner, who you like?
Riding with it, baby. Give me the Lions plus 3. No Montgomery, no problem. They're really good against this defense. Or the defense is really good against the run, and that's what Baltimore does. Give me the Lions plus 3, if not the money line.
I think this game's probably Sam. Who you like here? Ravens, Detroit -3 for Baltimore.
Detroit's amazing season continues. They take care of business against the damn Ratbirds. Lamar Jackson, maybe they get ahead, but they lose the lead again. That's my guess.
Tanner?
I already went.
Oh, yeah. Johnny?
James Madison, baby.
I thought this was going to be one that Tanner was going to take the Ravens, and I'd be able to get the Lions. But I'm riding with Tanner on this one with the Lions. They're not going to need Jared Goff to do much. They're gonna run it down. We're going to see about this Baltimore defense against this offensive line.
Johnny,
So,
you're riding with me.
I'm going with Detroit plus the
I
point.
picked Lions too, Johnny. You don't have to just ride with Tanner.
Yeah.
All right, so you're gonna start singing. You're gonna start singing like The Hangover.
Oh, yeah. We'll never, ever, ever part.
The strength of the
I would
Baltimore
love
offense is the strength of the
Real life, I
Detroit
would love
defense.
Yeah.
Baltimore won't be able to run the ball. I don't trust Lamar to carry the offense. Give me Detroit plus the 3.
Damn it, Scott. We're agreeing on every game, bro.
All you guys are on the Ravens, or all you guys are on Detroit.
Go ahead, do it.
No.
I know they're coming back from London. They're coming back from London, right?
Jolly old
Yes.
England.
Oh, shit. That changes my mind.
Come on, bud.
If they were coming, if there was just a regular ass fucking game and not the London game, I would probably take.
Stop being a contrarian. Come on.
I'm going to go Detroit here, even though I think Baltimore wins. I think Baltimore can pull this out, but I'm going to go Detroit. I don't feel great about it, but if it wasn't off the London game, I would probably pick. I would pick them. Let's get into Arizona, Seattle. Arizona heads to Seattle. Seattle 7.5 favorite. Sam, who you like here?
Gosh, I love Arizona, but oh man. Oh fuck it, I'm gonna do it. All right, Josh Dobbs wins his last game with Arizona, but just barely. Geno Smith shows up as Geno Smith again.
So you like the Cardinals?
I like the Cardinals. Upset alert. Whoop, whoop.
That's 7.5. Got it.
Yep.
Johnny.
I'm riding with the Seahawks, man. The Cardinals, like I said, have been putting up a fight for the most part this season, but they've been outscored by 50 points the last 2 games. I think Geno Smith played pretty well last week, even though they lost to the Bengals. I like Seattle's defense too. They're just getting better and better. So I'm gonna go with Seattle. I'm gonna go with Seattle. I'm gonna go with Seattle to cover this, man.
Tanner.
Nick, fuck you, Saints. Damn it.
I mean, it's a pretty simple one, right? Seattle minus 7.5. They're just a better team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Scott.
I agree with Tanner and Johnny. Seattle minus 7.5. They're gonna put a big number up on Arizona.
Oh, that is so stupid.
I think this game's close until about halfway through the third. Seattle opens it back up. Give me Seattle at minus 7.5. Sam's on Cardinal Island.
Tanner,
We got
hold on.
Pittsburgh
Tanner,
coming off the
Golden
bye.
Knights won 5-3.
Yeah, I know.
Pittsburgh
I got
coming
my
off
big victory.
the bye. They're headed to LA. The Rams are home favorites at -3. Johnny, who you like? Really, Taysom fucking Hill.
I don't know. I like what the Rams are doing.
Making a lot of
like
money, Nick.
Cooper Kupp came back, and it's like he hasn't missed a game. He's back to catching 9-10 passes every game. You still got Puka making plays, and then you still got Tutu Atwell out there. So they got a lot of speed. They got some good receivers for Matthew Stafford. I like the Rams here, man. I can't trust Pickett. I can't trust Pittsburgh. Najee Harris. And they got Pickens, and they got, you know what I'm saying, the tight end. But I just can't. I can't trust Pittsburgh, man.
Scott.
Rams -3. You can't trust Pittsburgh on the road. So Rams.
Tanner.
Unlike you guys, I got Steelers +3 in this one here. Coming off a bye week, Rams losing their running back for a few weeks. I know the Rams are the better team, but I think the Pittsburgh Steelers just do enough to get stuff done lately, and that's what they're going to do here on the road against the Rams here. So give me the Steelers at +3 for this week.
Sam.
I get Tanner's point, but I think Kenny Pickett blows it for him in the game somehow. So, yeah, I'm going to take the Rams there.
We picked something different, Sam.
Me and the
Tanner, I have to do it, or they're going to get suspicious. You know,
That's
Nick
true.
gets really jealous.
He was just on Cardinal Island by himself last.
This is when we overtake him, Scott. We're
This
going
is
to
right.
overtake him this week.
Island.
That's right, baby. Right to
Tanner,
the
me
top.
and the buffoon agree. You know what the Steelers do have? They have a guy named TJ fucking Watt. That's what they do have. And he's going to get to Stafford. He's going to cause some problems. Give me the Steelers at +3. As TJ Watt continues his dominance and defense, could be defensive player of the year. Where we at here? Oh, Pittsburgh. So we got Green Bay headed to Denver. It's a pick'em. It's a pick'em.
No,
Green
it's
Bay
not.
coming off the bye.
No, it's not.
Tanner, who you like?
God.
It's not. It's -1. Green Bay.
That's a pick'em.
This is tough, man. This is really tough. Denver's horrible. Green Bay isn't much better. This is the game that has me thinking this week. It feels like
Denver,
a big
bro.
week
Take
for
Denver. Take
Denver.
Denver.
You know, it really does. But Green Bay should win this game pretty handily if they look okay. But
Coming off a bye. Maybe Aaron Jones is playing, we think.
screw it, dude. Green Bay goes cold. Denver +1. Let's go, babe.
Oh, my God.
He's so defeated. Look at him up there. He's moved.
I already do. I mean, I shouldn't even ask him. I knew he was going to pick against the Green Bay.
This is
I
Nick
don't
right
think he's
now.
picked us to win a game all year.
So we already know Nick's taking Green Bay.
Nick's crying in the shower tonight. That's
He doesn't pick
Right,
against his
Nick.
own team.
My tear ducts don't work, asshole.
You're still crying.
I'm
That's why you need the
pretending.
shower
This is
water.
a game.
You know?
I'll. Last time I went with Nick, the Packers lost. So
Yeah, pick
That's
against
what happened to me.
I know.
Pick against them. Please keep picking against them then.
All right, I'll
Damn.
take Green Bay -1. I think this is the game they win.
Johnny.
I'm gonna go with Jordan Love and the Green Bay Packers. I mean, they're the better team. The Broncos are hot garbage right now, bro. They should not win this game. The Packers should be able to win this game by at least a touchdown, but they gotta win by at least a point. So I like the Packers in this one, man. If they lose this game,
I'm never picking them
come
again.
on, man.
They're in big trouble.
Like
I'm
that,
never picking them.
Oh,
again.
we lose this. I'm fucking
you should
done.
be you should be beyond.
I mean, you
disappointed
lost
if
to the
y'all lose
Raiders
this
for
game.
God's sake. Like, if you lose to the Broncos, back to back AFC West guys, the lowest of the lowest. Yeah,
We're
I would
done.
just
I'm
go
done.
too.
Turn in my fan card for the year.
Wow.
Choose another team.
Sam, who you like?
They're gonna win this game.
Well, you know what I always want is Nick to call me his guy, and so I'm going to pick Green Bay. And he goes, "Me and my guy Sam, we picked Green Bay."
That's what he's
So-
thinking of.
Johnny picked. Me and my guy Johnny picked the Green Bay.
You son of
That's
a
picked Green Bay.
You son of a bitch.
This is a get right game for Jordan
It's because
Love.
he's ethnic.
It's
Just say it.
okay
Me and my
because we're
guy-
the three.
Me
Sam,
and
we're
my
the three
guy
best friends.
Johnny
man.
Cruz. Pick.
No, Johnny, just one time. Just one time.
Me and my guy Johnny Cruz picked the
Denver to
Dolphins.
give the
You're
reverse
such a bitch.
psychology.
You're such a big old bitch.
Nick, maybe you should pick Denver to give the reverse
You
psychology.
husky word bitch.
No, I can't, Scott. I would pick against Green Bay if the spread was higher or different, but to pick them, I got to pick my team. I'm a ride or die. We get to the Chargers. They always play your Chiefs tough, it seems like. And they head to Arrowhead. Chiefs are -5.5. Tanner, who you like?
Well, let me explain something to you guys here.
Return of
He
Nico
explained
Hartman.
this yesterday.
Let me
He explained
talk to
this
you.
yesterday.
Let me explain something here
I know
for
it's
you, right?
coming.
Miko, whatever, dude. It don't matter.
Is Clark
It don't
back
matter.
too? Is his deal done?
No, it's not official yet. He was getting physical today. I didn't hear any news today, but he'll be back. Listen, guys. That's not the thing, right?
I don't like how
There's a certain curse. There's a certain record in the works here, and attendance of this game is not very high in the win record rate. Watch Phillip Rivers come back to our Chiefs a couple years ago. Before he left for Indianapolis. Watch the Tennessee Titans win in the coldest game in Arrowhead. Come back, drive in the fourth quarter. Guys, I'm attending this game on Sunday. My record is not bad. So if you're going -5.5, you know what? I applaud you. But I'm going Chargers +5.5. It's gonna be a 3-point game either way, and I think the Chiefs still win. I hope. I really do hope for the sake of me. But I think Chargers +5.5 is the right answer in this one.
Scott, Tanner just laid it all out. Who you like?
Don't go against the curse, dude.
I saw the Chargers play Monday night.
They are awful. God, the
Saw a
Chargers.
good defense play against the Chargers. I think the Chiefs are a better
Chargers.
defense than the Cowboys. I'm taking the Chiefs -5.5. I don't
Woo!
care.
Reverse the curse.
I'm
Reverse
going
the
against the Tanner curse. So
There you go.
give me the Chiefs -5.5.
Johnny.
I think secretly Tanner believes that the Chiefs are going to beat them by at least a touchdown. He just wants to go with the whole curse thing.
Hey, it's
But-
real, dude.
No,
I've seen too many losing
I
games.
believe that you believe it's real, but
No, it's real.
nah, though the Chiefs, all this Mahomes hasn't played great for his standards the last couple weeks. He's got Jets coaches talking shit about shutting down, making great quarterbacks look bad. So who better to take it out on than the LA Chargers? There's going to be all the hype about Mahomes and Herbert, and we already saw how Herbert doesn't come through in the end. So you guys win by at least a touchdown to 10 points in this one.
Yeah.
Anyway,
And this game was in complete freaking control. What the hell is happening?
Kansas City.
I don't know, but they got to stop scoring. That's all I know.
Kansas City's going to make it a sleeper. Chargers, other than they have Herbert, right, Scott? That's all they got. They got Herbert. Herbert. But, I mean, that Cowboys game just kind of broke me on them. Yeah, I know it's a division game or whatnot, and I don't know. I'm just going to take Kansas City. I want Tanner to like me.
The Chiefs haven't looked good. The Chiefs haven't looked good either. I mean, they haven't. The Chargers haven't looked good either. If you're giving me the points, I'm going to take the Chargers at plus 5.5. So give me the Chargers at plus 5.5.
That Kansas City defense is balling, yo.
Yeah, then we get to the Sunday night game. Johnny's Dolphins head to Philly. Philly coming off its first loss of the year to the Jets. Dolphins are 2.5 dogs. Johnny, who you like?
Well, I mean, you can call me a homer if you want, but it's more of the Dolphins have to win this game. You know what I'm saying?
Homer.
This is one of those games that they have to win. Their offense is playing well. I know Philly's defense is legit, but that Philly offense has been a little suspect this season. We've been saying it, for most of the season that they are finding ways to win, but they haven't been dominant like they were last year. The change in coordinator might be part of that, but I think the Dolphins defense is going to step
Carr
up.
Doing? Derek Carr, hold on, Johnny. I don't mean to interrupt you. Derek Carr is
He's yelling at Olave. He's yelling at Olave.
And they punt the ball
on the route.
So nobody scores.
The ball wasn't even catchable.
No, I know that.
It don't matter.
He's like, "What are you doing?" Well, I'd be like, "What are you doing? What the hell kind of throw is that?"
He should have just ran it. So
This is horrible here.
Derek Carr's bitching at everybody on the side.
Derek Carr's terrible.
The Jags are basically handing the game to the Saints, and Derek Carr doesn't want it.
Nope.
Jesus.
Nope.
It seems like every play he's yelling at his receiver, "What are you doing?" Like whether it's Kamara, Olave. Go ahead, Johnny. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
Anyway, I'm taking the Dolphins. I think the Dolphins defense steps up. If we could make sure that we control the Philly running game, I think we can win this game. I think we can cause Jalen Hurts to make a turnover, and I think offensively, that defense in Philly is good, but I think we'll be able to put up 24 points or so, and we'll win a close game, but we'll win the game.
What are the Jags doing running a goddamn trick play up in fucking 12 with 10 minutes to go?
You know what I mean?
Just like idiots. Sam, who do you like here? Dolphins, Philly.
I think about both of these teams at their worst. I think Miami looks better than Philadelphia for the most part. Philadelphia makes a lot of mistakes, especially fundamentally. So I'm going to go with Miami there. I think, the coach that looks like he gets his lunch money stolen every day is going to pull something out and take care of business in Philadelphia, leaving that most punchable face coach doing this at the camera again. Freaking hate that guy.
Tanner, who you like?
I'm with you, Sam.
I just want to punch him in the face.
Look, there are only two teams the Dolphins have struggled with are two teams that have good defenses. The Patriots and the Bills. And now you're going to go against the Eagles, who have a better defense than both of them. Give me the Eagles, minus 2.5. Should be a fairly easy game for the Eagles as well, if it's anything like the Bills game. So,
he said
take
easy.
care of business. Take care of business. AJ Brown the ball. Devontae Smith, and run the ball with DeAndre Swift. You'll be okay. Like, it's fine. The better team will prevail in this matchup.
Wow.
Yeah.
This coming from the guy who won't pick his own team because of a curse.
It's a curse, dude. It's a curse. It's real.
I think that Philadelphia playing at home on a Sunday night, Miami traveling up there is going to give Philly everything they can handle. But in the end, I think Philadelphia wins a high-scoring game by a field goal. So give me Philadelphia minus 2.5.
Sam, did you go?
Yeah.
Who'd you say?
He's riding with me with the Dolphins, bro.
Yeah. Me and Johnny, my friend Johnny, are riding in a car, and you can sit in the back seat, you bitch.
Well, guess what, bitch?
I called shotgun.
This is what I think. This is a primetime game. Tua has put up MVP numbers. The Dolphins haven't been on primetime yet, and this is the game where he balls the fuck out. Tyreek Hill is an absolute fucking problem. I like Josh McDaniels as their coach. Jalen Waddle. I like the running game.
Josh McDaniels?
Yeah, whatever.
It's Mike.
I'm glad he's a good coach. I'm glad you like him.
Plus,
Mike McDaniel.
Plus
what
the
is his name? I like him. I like the Dolphins. I think this is a Tua MVP game. This is where Tua stags his flag and says, "Hey, I'm going to be MVP this year. You just haven't fucking noticed till now." Dolphins plus 2.5.
Hey, I just want to let you know the Dolphins have played.
Come on, baby, take a ride with me.
Against New England. They beat them. So they have.
It's okay, man.
Yeah. What's the Monday night game? Oh, the Monday night game. Here we go. 49ers.
Don't correct the host, Scott. Just let him say
sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh, it was not that game wasn't on prime time.
Yeah, there was a
night,
couple primetime games.
Sunday night football.
Yeah.
The
Sunday
Dolphins
night football.
Dolphins
when they went to New England,
time?
when they went to the Patriots. Yeah.
It's not prime time.
It was prime time.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Well, this is a bigger game, okay, assholes.
Yeah.
Yeah. A bigger primetime game. Nobody cares about them playing the fucking Patriots. One of the worst teams in the league. Let's go. The 49ers coming off their first loss. No word on CMC or Debo if they're playing yet.
CMC should be he's expected to play.
Okay. Debo out.
Debo's in the right direction. Debo, we don't know yet.
Okay. Either way, the Vikings are at +7. They're coming off a win of the Bears, their second win of the season. So, Sam, who you like on Monday night?
Oh boy, a battle of heavyweights, right? Kirk Cousins versus Brock Purdy. Yeah, I'm gonna go with San Francisco. They're more talented. I think Minnesota is just gonna struggle, especially with Mr. Did you like that? You like that? Just sitting in the backfield, doing something that his fan base doesn't like. So San Francisco wins.
Johnny?
It's a very
San Fran is the better team, man. And with no Justin Jefferson, and then you're talking about primetime Kirk Cousins. He's good for at least a pick, possibly a pick 6. I mean, the 7's kind of a big number, but I think San Francisco is going to get right in this game, and I think they're gonna dominate Minnesota.
Tanner.
I'm debated. I've already typed this out 3 times between the two of them. I really do like both of them here. I think the difference is, though, no JJ. I think that's what's going to kind of kill it in the end. So give me Niners -7 in this one.
You like the Niners? Scott.
Don't do it, Nick. Don't do it. Whatever you think about it.
Have we seen Kirk Cousins play in primetime over his career? It's not very good.
Once or twice.
It's not very good. San Francisco's bad coming off of their loss. Chicago struggled big time on offense.
Field, bro.
Give me San Francisco. They might shut Minnesota out on Monday night.
Don't do it, Nick. Don't do it. I know you're thinking about doing it, but don't do it.
I like the 49ers.
Okay. All right, cool.
I would not pick Minnesota. No Justin Jefferson, primetime Kirk Cousins. All the things tell me to pick 49ers. Yeah, we're going Niners on Monday night.
Yeah.
Johnny, why don't we get to this ad read and get to our final thoughts and get up out of here?
All right, let's do it.
Let me advertise for you.
All right, sports creators. Sports betting has rapidly risen in popularity, and I want to connect you all with an opportunity to get started or to get ahead. Having multiple sportsbook accounts is the most simple way to maximize your profits, and there has never been a better time to sign up. When you visit our page, signupexpert.com/let's talk, you'll be connected to all the sportsbooks in your region, along with a review of each platform and its unique benefits. All of these sportsbooks have valuable sign-up offers for new users, and when you register through our link, you will automatically receive the top offer at each one. When you use multiple sportsbooks, you ensure that you can always access the best available odds, which is key to successful sports betting. If you want to take advantage of these benefits and support our brand, please consider signing up for your next sportsbook at signupexpert.com/let's talk.
That was beautiful, Johnny. That was damn
Bro, can
sexy.
Christian Kirk please get 9 more fucking yards, bro?
No.
Like, are you serious, bro? Like, I'm gonna be super pissed off, even though I only bet $10. I'm gonna be mad about what I could have won if he doesn't get 9 more yards, bro.
Sam, we'll start with you. Final thoughts.
Whew. You gotta treasure more things in your life. I got to see the girls a lot the last 2 days, and that's been fun. And they miss me too, and I know they like to see their dad a whole lot more than they do. So when I do get them, pretty much 2.5 hours before they go to bed, you got to make it count. So I love my girls. I love all my kids. I love you guys.
Sam, good dad.
What does Taysom Hill do with catcher passes? What the hell is he doing with catcher passes?
Catching passes.
I mean that was well said, Sam. And yeah, thanks for sharing what you shared too. It's nice to see. Thank God your girls look like their mama, bro.
Oh, I know.
But, I'm glad you get to spend time with them, and I love seeing
body is a whole lot.
I love seeing all the posts and stuff like that. So thanks for sharing all that. But yeah, just what I'm saying. I mean, life is hard. Like I said, I used to say this before. Life is hard. Don't make it worse by being a bad person. You know what I'm saying? Be a good person. Be good to each other. You know what I'm saying?
Well, next
appreciate who's around you. You know what I'm saying? Show love. You know what I'm saying? And just try to have fun, man. Try to enjoy your life each day.
Beautiful.
What are they doing, man, in Jacksonville, bro?
Oh my God, are you kidding me?
You caught it.
Bro, this is
crazy,
bro.
He's out.
One knee was down. One knee counts as 2 feet.
Yeah, one knee. Remember?
One knee counts as 2 feet?
Yeah.
One knee, one shin.
Yeah. Counts as 2 feet.
One. If you land on your ass.
Before I go, do you notice that he's not throwing to Chris Olave anymore since that last play?
Yeah.
He's refusing to throw to him now.
He a petty bitch.
Well, they're gonna lose this. I mean, I don't know.
Hopefully, this will cause
Jags are still Jags.
Jacksonville to have to throw the ball. So
they have to. It's tied up now.
Yeah.
I'm behind you guys. So they tied it up.
They just tied it up.
Jacksonville deserves to lose this game. Like
that's fine. I don't care if they lose as long as Kirk gets 9 more. Kirk gets 9 more yards.
I want him to cover.
He only needs 7 yards to get over 51.5, Johnny. So
so is
I'm
it 7 now?
He gets one pass there. He's at 46.
Any final thoughts?
I don't know that I got it at that. I don't know that I got it at that number, Scott.
Shout out to my brother, my younger brother. Happy birthday to him. Today's his birthday, so shout out to him.
How old is he? If he's younger and you're 80, he's what, 70?
39. 39 today.
Oh, he's 2 years older than me. Damn.
Again, this is great. I enjoy this a lot. I miss Monday night, and I hate missing shows. I love coming on and chopping it up with you guys and Jim and Jonathan on Monday nights and laughing and having a good time. So
I'm putting you on the spot. Who's your favorite co-host? Come on, baby. Come on in, baby. Come on in.
Tanner Dawson is my favorite co-host. Sorry,
he's the producer. You dumb.
He's got it right.
Doesn't matter.
I was about to say he knows where his bread is buttered.
Yeah.
Myself and Tanner are on a couple shows.
Politics.
3 shows
Politics
together,
are being
so.
played right here. Politics.
We are.
Always.
Yep.
Yeah.
And NBA starts Tuesday night. So
yes, it
we'll
does.
be on the night before NBA. I can't wait.
It's a great time to be a sports fan, man.
Yep,
it is.
Yep,
it is.
Hockey,
and a new time basketball fan. Yay!
In fact, the
here's
now.
the rule about NBA though. You don't have to pay any fucking attention to it till Christmas.
Yeah, I got you. Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, don't forget the in-season tournament.
Just look for the prime matchups, bro. That's all.
Yeah.
I don't I can't watch every game. You
don't have to pay any attention
to
to
the in-season tournament. The Celtics and the Bucks are favored to win the in-season tournament this year. So
okay, who gives a shit?
Damn,
I do because you got to bet on it. You know, I'm getting plus 300 from DraftKings to bet on it. I didn't take the Celtics though. I'm watching the Blackhawks.
Signupexpert.com/let's talk, people.
Yeah. If you want to be a degenerate like Scott,
And if you think you have a
just
problem, it's
tweet me.
1-800-GAMBLER.
It's still signupexpert.com/let's talk. Even if you have a problem.
Just tweet me if you have a problem. I can help you solve your betting problems.
So Tanner, you got any final thoughts?
Got this mole, Scott. Can you look at it? Oh.
You know, I'm excited to go to the Chiefs game on Sunday. It's been I think it'll be the first time in a couple of years. So just be able to get out there, have some fun, good seats as well, good weather, 60 degrees, a little bit of clouds and sun.
Nice.
Perfect, man. It's gonna be a good time. Tailgate, of course, as always. But I'm excited to get there and just get back in the Arrowhead, get the draw on the energy, enjoy it. But yeah, other than that, hey, we're working on Let's Talk Sports stuff right now. November's almost here. My Saturday gigs wrapping up here this Saturday that I usually do. So that'll free up a little bit of time, and it's the last week next week for for coaching baseball. So we're gonna ramp this thing up big time in November, and we got great shows lined up. We got holiday shows coming up as well. Don't forget, Halloween, guys, is next Tuesday. So Monday night we will have our Halloween show.
2 Tuesdays. It's 2 Tuesdays.
2 Tuesdays. That's what I meant. Sorry, 2 Tuesdays. The
that's what he
Buffoons have
said,
to do
booby
it
trap.
Wednesday. That's where I'm stuck at, because next Wednesday is the Buffoons Halloween show, because it's a Tuesday, right? So
Yeah.
So we're doing the Buffoons on Wednesday. We'll do ours I guess a week from Monday. We'll have a little bit of fun, maybe some cool Halloween kind of topics, Rise of the Dead, we talk about the NFL teams or something like that. Well, we'll have a little bit of fun with it for sure with Jim and John. So let's just keep this thing going, keep having fun, and please, guys, make sure you like and subscribe.
The day before Halloween.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
All
30th.
right, so we got some time to think about it.
Yeah,
We got a week.
30th.
Yeah.
That's gonna be
So
fun.
we're gonna dress up in costume the night before Halloween, because I got a great Bill Belichick costume I can wear.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey,
Hey,
Nick.
just grab an old hoodie and cut off the sleeves, and you're great.
Yeah.
Hey, Nick, can you send me a Cubs and Packers shirt?
You're trying to be me?
Yeah.
Trying to be me? Huh? Yeah. The Bodkins?
Wait. How do I make my internet freeze?
Yeah. Hey, you don't got
And
the
the
gift
intro to play
you
5
know what I
times.
mean? You don't even got the gift.
Hold on. It's like this. Good evening.
Fuck you guys. Not my fault.
Well, the
Not my
intro has to
fault.
play like 5 times before you could start.
Yeah,
saying this.
yeah. You got to play the intro 5 times. You know what I mean? So there's that.
Oh, shit.
Why do we even have an intro
This
song?
has been fun, man. This has been a good night.
My final thought is again, shout out to Dan Harris. Several people have reached out to me in the last few weeks, and just knowing that we were all great friends with Dan, and how what he meant to all of us, and have send their apologies or condolences, and they knew him not as great as we did, but just could tell the way we talk about him, the way we appreciate him, how well we carry his legacy going forward, and what he was and who he was as a person. So I had 2 or 3 people that didn't even really know him now that well say, "Hey man, I'm sorry about Dan." So it means a lot to everybody here at LTS, and we wish he was still here laughing with us, taking jabs and everything else as well. So he had that very sly, dry humor that was, but he would jab you to death. So,
Yes.
So shout out to everybody that has said some nice things about the one and only Dan Harris. So with that being said, that'll end it up, folks. That's my final thought. Treasure the ones that you have close, because you don't know when their time is coming. So, but we'll be back Sunday morning. Hopefully the regular ass time. If Olave catch the goddamn ball. Hopefully with some guests. If our super producer gets off his ass and starts fucking booking some hosts or guests around here.
Whoa. Really?
Damn.
So let's get some.
He took that frozen screen thing personally, bro.
Let's get some guests. Let's get some guests and try to carry this fucking show. All right. We'll be back Sunday morning. 9. Are we at 9? Is it 9 Central?
Yeah,
9.
9 Central, 10 Eastern.
9 Central, 10 Eastern.
10 Eastern time.
Yes, 9 Central, 10 Eastern. We'll hopefully have some guests. And we'll be back then. Your friend, tell a friend, folks. Like, subscribe, share. Hit that outro, baby. Let's get out of here.
Life better pop off. What do you like? Make a dream job. No 9-5, no mean boss. Just my life and free thoughts.
You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep, only scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try to change, you can say no, free.